And we're here.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot. Oh diggity darn.
Jeez.
Aw, man.
Gee willikers.
Ah, butts.
It's them heckin' cool boys back in town again.
Doing their cool stuff.
Looking cool.
Hey, is that the flower shop kid looking super cool?
Always.
Is that the flower shop kid eating that
look
sauce?
super cool.
Is that the flower shop kid eating that saucy coleslaw? I'm so mad that it doesn't appear in the recording. The saucy coleslaw thing.
Yeah.
It's right behind us,
so
and
upsetting.
nobody knows, except for the people who catch it live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST.
I don't. Oh yeah, I was about to say, why are you promoting it to anyone who's here? But
Well-
then I realized, oh yeah, VODs.
Yeah, man. Besides, no one's actually watching right now, so we're talking to the
So
people who are watching later.
we're talking to Den.
We're talking to
at
Den.
least.
Hello,
Den's here.
Den.
Hello.
How are you? I just had some cup oatmeal. I put oatmeal in a cup, and I was worried that the hot water was gonna eat through the cup, but it didn't, so I got to eat it. That was
Well, that's
pretty
good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
It would have been super funny and not really that funny if I poured the water in the cup and then it melted the plastic and it poured all over my lap.
That sure would have been the funniest thing ever. That would have been the funniest shit I ever seen. Laughing my ass off as you're wheeled off to an emergency room.
The exact noise that would have happened.
I'm sure.
Oh, before we move on, this is the second episode of a series, which means we have din art.
True. We got the din art.
So let's
It's
go
heckin'
ahead
beautiful.
and show that off real quick. Ta-ta-ta-ta.
I like how we talk about this like it's a regular thing we do. I don't think we've done this before.
We've done this a couple times. We've shown it off a
We don't,
couple
it's
times.
definitely not a regular thing.
We're gonna make it one. it's great. It's gonna be hecking great.
We go back to Elden Ring. It's like, hey guys, I know this is session 5 of this game, but look at this art that we've had for like 2 months.
Yeah, dude, that'll be fine. Transform, fit to screen. There they are.
Hey,
Look at them cool kids.
look at them heckin' navigating boys.
Yeah. Look at those. Look at that double. Look at that double 3D glasses boy over there.
I am the king of redundancy.
Well, I mean, you have four lenses for your 2 eyes, and I have 2 lenses for my no eye.
And I have an extra set of lenses for my other eyes that I have.
It's fine. Everything's good. But yeah, thank you very much, Dan. They were very, very, very nice.
Mwah.
And that is our thumbnail for the last episode, and we're gonna keep going with it because it's super cute and I love it.
Yeah.
You don't want to show it off, so I guess the cool kid thing. It is a cool kid thing. Cool kid
Fuck
thing
yeah.
for looking in that thing. You had to do you had to detail all that background. Wait a minute. I thought that was you detailed all this? I thought this was like default Persona freaking 5 bullshit, like city bullshit. You fuck.
It looks legit. It looks like it's actually just like something that would be copy pasted.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's awesome. I didn't notice. That took most of the time. I bet. Ah, heck, that is super cool. I immediately made this my background on my PC, by the way. Like it isn't it isn't the background for like this part of my PC because I have 2 different users on my PC. But it is the background for my other user PC. DM? Uh-oh.
Oh, what have you done?
Let me look. Let me see what that DM is about. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I remember she sent me that.
The little freaking city work in progress thingy in the background. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, Den, you are so talented. Thank you very much for always doing this for us. The last week's Persona things, the little reactive images we have, I think they literally did it in a day, like less than a day, like a couple of hours.
Yeah, I think so. I think they did do that.
Yeah. And I didn't expect this because I always expect that the first stream will just use the generic cool kids, and then we'll get these. But then but then Den's like, no, I can push back everything else I ever have planned to get this done super quick and make you worry about me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Or you have a Bioshock Infinite situation where they make 2 of them for me.
Look, that wasn't my plan. I didn't know shit about that. But yes, we're here with saucy coleslaw, ready to go in. I did a little bit of grinding. I didn't do a ton. We have our boy Cool is at level 6. Everyone else is level 5 except for Futaba, who's level 6, because you can't take either Cool or Futaba out of
Futaba just rides Joker's coattails.
Exactly. So unless we get another navigator, I don't think there's any way for us to switch that out. I really enjoy playing as Haru. Haru was super fun to play as. I really liked playing as Makoto as well. Both of them were like the 2 funnest, I think, that I had playing. The other ones are kind of... I have to get used to them.
I remember Haru being like a heavy hitter.
Yeah,
kind of.
I like her grenade launcher.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
On was was the most difficult to play as, but I feel like if I get used to it, I'd be very happy with it. And I do not understand Sophia at all, but I have to keep her as a main party member because new character.
I mean, it's not that complicated. You just walk up and hit people with yo-yos.
I just, there you go.
There, I explained it for you.
Thanks, man. We also have upgraded some of our personas. However, there was a new persona we can get. It's Silky here. I'm not gonna do it yet because we have our Pixie and Bicorn are needed to do so, and I want them to get all of their abilities first, so that we never have to use Pixie and Bicorn ever again.
Well, all right.
So we'll get Silky probably in a little bit. Until then, I will probably try to use Bicorn and Pixie a little bit. So in order to do any grinding in this game, just so everybody here knows, because I had to figure it out. Whenever you leave this area and go to like explore jail again, the enemies don't respawn. You have to return from jail every time after taking out the 5 or so enemies that are in.
Did you just return from jail just now?
Yes, I'm showing it off.
No, I see. Okay.
You have to return from jail. This is how long it takes to return from jail. Every time.
Y'all ready?
It takes upwards of like 20 seconds. Then you have to go all the way back. Go in here. Every now and then you hit the toilet instead of the stairs. Because you're rushing. And then
don't you hate it when that happens?
And then you gotta go to explore jail, and then you go through another loading screen. So every time I was grinding, it took me upwards of a minute in between murdering things.
In between murdering the 4 things that are there.
Yeah.
And then that took like 2 minutes.
But then they all respawn, and it's then you can murder them all. So that was fun every time. But at least at that point, I got some other things respawn as well. So like the items you find on the ground respawn as well when you do this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I was able to get some like little materials and stuff. So that was good. And I'm kind of pretty cracked at getting the ambushes now, at least on these guys.
Cracked as fuck, boy.
Yeah, and I can one more pretty well, and like I'll attack pretty well. I messed up a little bit there because I haven't played it since last week. But yeah, it's pretty neato. I'm enjoying the game very much. there are quite a lot of things that are very interesting with this game, and I love them. I love the mechanics so far, because at first doing this and going for an all-out attack ambush, it feels really like easy, and it is. And I'm like, well, that's easy. And then I remember all the stuff that I did in the original game, and I'm like, never mind, this isn't that bad. Because you can cheese the original game like really easily too. I was like, is this too cheesy? No, it's definitely not too cheesy. Because there are some enemies that like do it in waves.
Yeah, they're definitely harder fights for sure. And sometimes it's nice to just enter a fight, curb stomp it, and move on.
So like this guy here, for example, he is a this guy is a wave fight. So you couldn't like immediately take out everything immediately anyway. And he's also harder to get an ambush on because he's always so far away from the different sides you can go to. So I do still have a little bit of a problem with this guy every now and then because it takes a little bit extra time to work through everything. But it's fine. Nice. And this one here is the worst for it because you have to shoot it down, run forward, get to the bicorns, not Ayha. You gotta go for a heckin' Zeo, all out attack, then more enemies show up. So you have to get them in there, but they have to get with Ayha. So you gotta Ayha them, take them out, but then more enemies show up. And then
the things you learn when you do it 50 times in one day.
And you know, I think I did pretty well with that because I got to take out a 3-wave without worrying, and now we can finally go into Maruku City, which I've been wondering what was beyond here for like a week. So let's go in.
Let's do it. Decided to turn out the difficulty yet? I mean,
not really.
We didn't level that much.
Yeah, I only leveled up twice on Joker and once on everybody else, and it's not that it's not difficult. It's just I've memorized patterns at this point. If it gets really easy, then I'm definitely gonna turn up the difficulty. But right now it's not bad.
Maruku City's straight ahead from here.
It's straight ahead.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I wonder how I'm gonna get to ambush these guys because before I just had to shoot them.
It looks like they have a little mask on.
Yeah, but it looks like how am I supposed to get there? Like, do I have to get up on the top of them or like what? Because if I get close to them, they go ree ree ree.
You might be able to just jump at them.
Maybe.
When possible. It only gets harder when they're on high alert. And if we're spotted too many times, we'll have no choice but to come back later.
What if I shoot them though?
What if I shoot them real good?
Security level. As part of the jail, security level is the number of effects. Beware that security level is 100%. You'll be forced to withdraw. Or security level by winning battles. I'll shut security level in the third eye. I gotcha.
This is basically what the last game was, I imagine, right?
Yeah, basically.
Take this. Take this.
So like,
Let's look for an alternate route.
it won't let me. Okay, that's why it wasn't locking on. All right.
It's not real enemy.
Not real. See, now I think I can freaking ambush them because I'm up high.
So we just have to take that one out.
Looks like it hasn't noticed us yet, though.
It doesn't have the ability to look up.
Think you could pull off an ambush from over there?
Think I can pull off an ambush. Pshaw.
Why do you have the ability to jump from this roof to that thing, but not from the ground to the thing?
Got him.
Well done. Taking down enemies doesn't get any easier.
I killed them. They're dead now.
I'm proud of you. You did it. A
Hey.
murder.
Ryuji finally got a fucking move. He was like the latest person to get one.
Hey.
Heck yeah. there's one back here as well. Ooh, there's a chest.
Oh, let's get it. What treasure do you hold?
A treasure chest.
Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Oh, cool.
Take this.
And who said that?
Ryuji, I want
Who
to.
said you could just...
Ryuji, I want to get on. There, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Now it's a real enemy.
Dead.
I got some persona points because I already had that persona.
Quick one. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Yeah, I haven't played Persona 5 at all, but I definitely got to say I like the mask gathering mechanic in this game way more.
Shadow-sighted. What should we do?
I want to jump to that thing over there. That's what I want to do.
Shit, yeah. Let's stop those guys and loot that thing.
Wait, that treasure chest has a security system. If the security level here gets too high, the chest is shielded until things quiet back down again.
Okay.
If enemies spot us too many times, no treasure for us.
I love their little eyes.
Yeah.
There's one of the bear appear on treasure chest and jail for being opened. Okay. I like that. There was never something like that in the last game. There was never really a big punishment for
Still hasn't noticed us.
there was never really a big punishment for heightening security.
Yeah.
They got this.
Well, they're just gonna chill up here and
yeah, they got this. They got it.
good work, boys.
I was waiting to see if that other thing was gonna respawn.
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
Excited for Princes this week?
Shadow's here.
Heck yeah. Dude, fucking same.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, a
You
treasure
excited? You said.
I'm excited. I'm excited for Princes.
I
I
can't.
want to fucking get to the bottom of this fucking place and find that damn lady and learn more about Krusk.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I like that we're getting a lot more about Krusk. Like we had a little bit about him in the last area because of his like Earth teacher guy. But
Yeah.
I'm glad we're getting to learn a little bit more about him as well here.
Yeah.
That one's just not coming back up. That's interesting. There were two guys there before, and there was only one there whenever I murdered him.
There's something peculiar over there.
Something peculiar over there. What do you mean?
Something peculiar everywhere, fucking Yusuke.
Mean over there? Nope, can't make it over there.
Definitely can't do that.
Okay. All right, I will not try to do that anymore because that was not. Maybe down there? No, I don't know what you were talking about, Yusuke. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't see anything peculiar. I'll go down the path I'm supposed to go down.
I might have been talking about that.
Maybe.
I think they do often comment when you see things about like that.
Whoop. Ah.
Oh,
It's Silky.
get him. Oh, is that a Silky?
Yeah.
electricity and fire.
Fuck him up.
What you weak? Oh, you're weak to Zeo? I can get all three of you in it.
Barely just get him.
Careful.
Nice.
Nice. And I got a Silky.
Oh,
I
cool.
didn't need to make one anyway.
That takes care of that. Let's
There we go. Persona.
This Joker, why are you shooting everything?
I didn't need to worry about it at all. I mean, it'd still be good to have like the buffed up version, obviously, but like, you know, now I don't have to make it right now.
Yeah.
Where'd I come from? I came from over here. Yeah. Okay. So I can't go that way. I guess I'm going this way. I like the music here.
I like the music everywhere. This fucking, it's Persona 5. Of course it's great.
Very true, very true.
Stop! Maruku City's right here.
Oh yeah?
On the other
Oh.
side of that?
I don't see a way to open the gate either. Looks like we need an alternative.
Such as? I don't think we'll be able to climb that.
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty climbable.
What if we tried going up that?
You're right. Instead of climbing up the graded gate, let's jump 40 feet in the air.
At the very least, we might.
Y'all.
Let's hop on up.
All right. I'm not going to question it.
Ain't nobody over there.
That's weird here. You know what else is weird? The fact we killed God by summoning Satan. I mean, the fact that we killed God by summoning Satan doesn't mean that nothing will ever be weird again. It just means nothing will ever be as weird as that.
That means nothing will ever be weird again. At least that's how I'm playing Joker right now.
Yeah. I was like, there could still be weird things.
I just love how I'm playing Joker right now. It's just like, guys, literally nothing is going to surprise me ever again. This is my burden.
I'm jealous of all of you that you have such
Innocence left.
innocence left.
Gotta go to the tallest building.
Here.
Oh, look at those balloons.
Yeah, shoot down the super balloons.
She got her
Oh,
face
she got
on
a little chibi balloons.
it. Yeah. Certain things will light up when you third eye. You'll indicate things you can phantom dash to. Yeah. But hear me out. I didn't go anywhere over here, so I want to go over here.
Video game 101. They've shown me the way to go. Now, what does every other direction have?
Where else can I go other than that? I think that was it. I think that was literally the only other thing. I know Dante.
He's excited.
I agree.
He loves Persona.
What's with this place's layout?
It's like, Father, when will you play Devil May Cry?
I started playing DMC5 a little bit ago, but I ended up stopping playing. Oh, fuck.
Fudge.
I didn't realize he could see me.
You looked up. They've never done that before.
Listen, I can't see their face.
I mean, you kind of can.
I can't. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, okay. It's a little mini boss.
Oh. Yeah, you're out of stamina, baby.
Well, take this. You're weak to this, too. During battle, teammates may pose actions. Press the corresponding directional button. They will baton pass and do the action. Who's wanting to do baton pass?
Sophia wanted to.
Well, I'm all out attacking right now.
Sophia, just hold on.
Yeah!
Nice.
Now it can be even more helpful.
Ooh.
It's over. Let's keep chugging along.
I didn't realize I was low enough for them to see me. That was my bad. My heckin' bade.
It's a shadow.
Baby.
Careful, everyone.
Where's a shadow? I don't see no shadow. Oh, that one.
There. Where's the shadow? I can't see him. Oh, he's right in front of me.
Directly in front of me. Got it.
This might be of interest.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
No other way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could go murder those guys down there.
Why would you though?
Because they're there, and there could be items. And I can kill them with such ease. Never mind.
Show me your true self.
Okay, luckily there was somebody else down there to ambush. Because I did not ambush the guy that I was trying to.
Still got it.
Still got it.
Fire. I'll repeat.
Must have been the wind.
Shot him in the ass and then I ambushed.
You didn't shoot him in the ass. You just shot next to him and he didn't notice.
Be gone.
This is fine. You can't expect all of them to remember everywhere they've been shot. Come on.
Happy? Was that not a challenge? All right.
You can't expect all of them to be able to hear a gunshot right next to them.
Ooh.
One moment. Something is nearby.
Something? What kind of something?
It is a space connected to somewhere.
Ah!
Hmm? Hey, Sophie, you're right.
Oh,
It's like the
thank you,
space
Fluffer Stuff, for the
here
tier 1 sub.
Thank you.
connected to the crossing? As in the crossing where we first entered the jail?
So, if we use this, we'll go back to the entrance?
Sounds like moving between the jail and the real world will make our resupply efforts at least a bit easier. That's it. I'm calling this a checkpoint. Just spin so the location data registers.
That's it. I'm calling it a checkpoint.
We've talked about this for too long. Here's what it is. Goodbye.
There are no downsides to leaving the jail. Hell yeah. She said to use it so that we can register it, and now I'm done. I'm done with using it now. Is it a flyboy? No, it's a ground boy. I would like to murder him.
Do it.
Okay, let's hit him hard.
Ah, damn.
Do it.
Press the
What
wrong
are you
button.
doing?
I pressed the wrong button.
What are you fucking doing? You're blowing it.
Where'd he go?
I think he's under you. He's
There
there.
he is.
Show me your true self.
Nice.
Can't believe you blew it.
Well, I'm blue. Of course I blew it.
I blew everything.
Alright, there's one more guy over here.
Not much of a challenge,
Oh.
were they?
We should apply the same effort in the next battle.
I think you can also jump and hit them if they're not looking at you.
Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
Either way, now I can definitely get him.
You can't jump and hit them from here.
It's a shadow. Better be careful.
Bam!
There we go.
Get the thing! Dang it, no!
Get him.
I couldn't get up to it. It didn't let me.
Your hubris.
My hubris.
My hummus.
My hummus.
Good job, everyone.
There's a bad guy over there, but I don't think I can get to that bad guy. I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere I can go.
All right. Let's do the thing.
Jump. 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 Oh, except that I guess I haven't killed that guy. But how could I ever look down? Oh, there's a guy right there.
Get him.
I want to check that out.
I'll reveal your true form. Mine.
Nice.
My dirty phone case.
It's over.
Wow. Thank you.
Whoop. Whoop.
Not even worth my time.
Damn, Haru. Yeah,
we fucked him up.
There's guys down there. I murder them. I murder.
I won't feel content unless I genocide this carnival.
Yeah. I'm glad you get it. How come I can't jump at you? I want to ambush you.
You can't do it from these.
Well, screw it then. I don't want it anymore.
All right, then.
Damn, I tried to jump onto that and be clever.
The hell?
Bleh.
What the fuck?
Bleh, get me up. There we go.
Look, a treasure chest.
There we go. There we go. Joker, he doesn't
Looking
have any
cool, Joker.
He doesn't have any momentum when you jump in like certain directions.
RNG gods, smile upon us.
Okay. I can't get up there, and it won't let me go off that way. Oh, okay, I could go past that. All right, all right, all right. Heck yeah, I did it.
Ugh, this is tight. We can really make it.
Oh, I tried to cheese it.
Oh, look at
Inappropriate.
your balance.
Nah. That was lewd.
You're
Erehc,
lewd.
I didn't know you were such a lewd person. This isn't lewd, kids.
Well, it is now. Oh, fuck.
What a view, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that birdcage looking thing there?
Ooh, there's something shiny in it.
I want it.
Could it be a treasure?
Treasure?
No, I'm not getting treasure vibes from it.
Treasure?
Looks the same. It's actually totally different.
It's
Okay.
actually a
Taking out
treasure.
the strong
Then what
winds.
is it?
It's connected to the searchlights too. If we take it, I think we'll cut the power to the searchlights.
Hey. Glad it all worked out.
Let us advance towards the tower.
But how do we get up that thing?
I don't think I see anything resembling an entrance.
Let's bust it down.
Bust it down.
Whoa, getting macho, are we? I don't think we'll be taking that whole thing down like that.
We killed a god.
You had Satan. You don't have Satan.
Below.
I'll just ask Satan to show up. He'll answer.
How so?
Do it.
It'll work
See if he
out.
does.
Below us is an
I
underground
dare
tunnel,
you.
Remember?
All right, nice call.
Let's go back underground.
That sounds like the best idea to me too. Let's do it. We should make haste.
I agree. I like making haste. Making haste makes me feel alive.
Haste is delicious.
Delicious, delicious
Picking up
haste.
a shadow nearby.
Said the Logan.
Oh, there we go.
Regardless of the character he's playing.
I knew
Logan
I
could
should have
be a
murdered these
wizard.
guys. I knew I should have murdered them.
Logan could be a wizard and he'd be like, give me haste though, but like haste. We hate haste though? Give me haste.
But stay focused and
I would
shut
like
our
to be
attacks.
hasted.
I can't do anything with this, but I want it.
Heckin' haste junkie.
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
Whoop. Alrighty.
I'd like at least a little more challenge. Let's move on.
So where are we supposed to be going? Where's the... Okay, how do I get bigger maps?
Focus.
Big boy map. Can't get a big boy map. Okay. Whoop. I guess we'll go to the checkpoint. Oh yeah, there it is. It's giving me an exclamation point over there now.
All right.
Your stamina's low. Sure it's okay to keep going?
Isn't there a checkpoint nearby?
Fine, I'll go to the checkpoint, whatever. Other checkpoint?
Do we need to go anywhere?
No, we don't need to do anything. What are you guys telling me to go and do stuff for? Get out of here. I don't
Looks
need
like
to
you've
worry
been
about
playing
anything.
a while. You should step away and take a break. How about fuck you, Nintendo?
You look like I need a break. I'm hopped up on saucy coleslaw. I don't need shit.
Fucking job to do.
This mix is super easy to swing. I guess all that firewood chopping really paid off.
Why are you chopping firewood?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They don't see us. I think we can go for an ambush.
Your true forms.
Now's our chance to attack.
Pew, 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 pew. Got him.
Damaturgy wizard is haste wizard. Hang on, I haven't looked super closely at it yet.
Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
Show me your true self.
One day, perhaps.
One day.
I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish this.
You've been playing for 4,006 hours. Maybe you should take a break.
No!
Never.
I don't want
I decide when I break, Nintendo.
And I'm not nearly broken enough.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Careful, there's a shadow lurking around.
Got him.
Look, they're panicking.
Be gone.
So I'm very happy it's letting me ambush things from on top of these things now, because I was trying to do that so much during my grinding,
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
and like it just wasn't letting me, and I'm just like, I hope I can later. Because that was something that you
Wow.
could do in Royal. I wasn't sure if you could do it in the original or not,
Treasure chest. Maybe there's some
because I could not remember.
magical wonders.
A magical amulet.
Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Oh, cool. Magic. Whatever.
Oh, what? Is something suddenly weird now?
Oh no, it's cool.
Ryuji, move.
Now or never.
We
Get out of the spots that I want.
exactly. Oh, you're a big one.
You ain't got no sense.
Let's go for a dream needle. No, let's go for a cleave, because dream needle would be bad on you because you have resist sleep.
You're mine. Switch out.
Not sleep.
Oh no! How sleepy.
I immediately went over to a party member that was sleeping.
Someone fell asleep. Wake up or you'll be in trouble.
And we're freezed. Let me up. Ryuji.
Nor had to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid.
Oh, Haru's dead.
You can thank me later.
You got her killed.
We did it.
Haru didn't.
Nah, they're fine.
That was nothing.
They're just
I don't
not
know
here
if I'd call
anymore.
that fine.
Auto recover. Yeah, see, they're fine.
Pretty low on
Now they're fine.
I'm gonna head back before it's all gone. Something's there. Let's check it
Anything back here? Nope. Don't need to jump up there. All right, let's go. I take.
This seems like it'll be useful.
I keep forgetting I can run.
I just don't know how to move my legs fast.
That's the actual way I need to go. There's a checkpoint up here, though. I could switch party members now that everybody's leveled up a bit.
You could, yeah.
Or I can just do that grinding. Yeah, I'll do that grinding. That way I
Wait,
don't.
what?
I'll just do that whenever I'm grinding.
Stay focused.
Level up other party
Okay.
members.
Oh, okay.
Awaiting orders.
That way I don't like run into something that's too big for me, you know,
I see, yeah.
by having a lower party member with us.
Yeah. Fucking, I never touched Morgana when I played. Ever.
That skill just now?
Perfection.
Perfection.
I leveled up everybody but Morgana.
We have some bond points. Master Manifest, limited sales, cover effect, bond XP. That's the one I wanted.
Ooh.
There we go. We have 2 more points. Lockpicking level up. I mean, probably, right? Like, lockpicking seems like it'd be good, because it seems like some chests are locked behind it, maybe? It says, allows more difficult chests to be picked open.
I mean, whatever your heart's telling you.
Is that, like, something that's useful?
I don't know. I don't know if I ever got that.
Were there ever any chests that you couldn't open?
Not that I remember.
Okay, good. Let's not worry about it then. Let's just go more drop rate. More drop rate for the masks. Oh, that reminds me. You were talking about earlier that you liked the way the masks dropped in this one. You might really like Golden then. P4 Golden.
Royal? Oh, Persona 4.
Yeah, because back whenever they did the other games, the how you got personas was literally like at the end of the fight. There was like a chance you got like masks and stuff. Or not masks, but yeah, you got like personas and stuff.
Personas, yeah. I always found the negotiation portion of Persona 5 to be like, that seems tedious.
I hardly ever did it. I hardly ever did negotiation. I just got them through fusions, and that's basically it. I just fused everything.
It looks like this tunnel
It's like you have to remember what all their preferences are and fucking.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like,
Looks more like a
yeah.
to me.
I eventually just got all the points in Makoto and the others that just scared the hell out of them, and I just took all their money and shit. I never asked them to join me.
Well, looks like we're swimming.
Nope.
Not swimming in that. Ugh, not happening.
I would prefer not to as well. Can't we search for another way?
But it's fake sewage water.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not real sewage water.
What do you think? Could we use that to get around?
Yeah, it's worth a try.
What, you think that their fake poop is just like our real poop?
Get
It's
with
not.
it on.
Ramped in here. Running into Panther's boots.
Run into anything else back there, and I'll show you how much damage these boots can really do.
Ah, no, please don't.
For real.
For real.
For real. I want to imagine that, like, Ryuji's VA, like, understands, like, how much a meme for real is. And so, like...
Oh, for sure.
And so, like, just added a shit ton inside of, like, all of, like, this game.
If it's any testament to how much of a meme he knows it is, I saw a video of him hanging out with I think Akechi's voice actor and someone else, and it was I think it was his birthday, and he had a cake in front of him, and he was streaming it, and fucking he blew out the candles by going, "For real."
That's amazing. I want to go in there. Why is this area open? There's no reason for it to be.
I don't know.
That's weird. Let's keep going, I guess.
Something here's calling to me.
Hold on, let's look down here first. Okay, no, I guess the up area here would probably be more likely to have something then. There it is.
Treasure chests go unopened.
What's in it?
Chipped microchip.
The RNG gods smile upon us.
If a microchip is chipped, that just seems like it's like more just broken, right? Because like a chip is like a small fracture in like something like that, right? But if it's a microchip, like what kind of small fracture are you gonna get from that?
They,
It feels like a small fracture is gonna be like a fucking like actual humongous deal, you know?
yeah, I don't know how much smaller than micro can you get.
Exactly. Like even like a hairline fracture would be like a fucking Grand Canyon to a microchip.
It means the whole thing.
The whole damn thing.
It's basically in half.
Ah, busted! Can't have these guys raise a fuss about us. Get rid of them quick.
Okay.
No witnesses.
It's showtime.
I guess I'll just take out half of them with one cleave. That's fine.
I love the feeling that this game gives of just wiping out hordes of enemies at once.
Yeah. This is why
I imagine that's
Warriors
the appeal
games.
of all of them.
Yeah, that's basically what all Warriors games are supposed to give you that feeling of. But it's really fun. Like that's why I knew for a fact as soon as I knew this game was coming out, like that I would get really into it, and that's why I haven't really played a ton of it, because it's also like we had so many other things to do, and obviously I didn't want to like start something huge without like going into the other games of it, like the other parts of it, because it was such a good game. I haven't even picked up the Fire Emblem game that came out recently that's also a warrior game, mostly because I know that it's going to dominate my entire existence.
All good?
Because apparently, like in that one, like
that.
apparently in that one, the main character you played as in the actual Fire Emblem game, like that came out for Switch, is the bad guy in the Warriors game, and I'm like, everybody's like, why? I wonder what happened. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Well,
That'd be cool to play though one day, but I know it's gonna dominate like every freaking fiber of my being. So. Well, that's creepy.
Oh.
It doesn't know we're here.
Whoop.
Now might be a good time to attack.
Oh, her little target eyes.
Looks like the enemy's panicking.
Now might be the best time to attack.
It's over.
I'm taking the shot, Joker.
I'm taking the shot, Joker.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Let's move on.
I'm waiting here for this guy to come back.
I always love that delivery of "let's move on." It's very
Let's move on.
dismissive. It's like, yeah, shut up.
Aw. How am I supposed to murder you if you won't let me heckin' get at you from an angle or whatever?
Could just not.
Yeah, but murder.
Look, you're a phantom thief, not a phantom murderer.
I mean, I'm kind of both.
I mean, the name implies more of
Ooh.
one than the other, I suppose.
Ooh. I got a Blizz dagger.
Ooh.
Is everybody else good with their stuff? Yeah. What about accessories? We got some magic amulets. Yeah. Who's our magic person right now? I'll give it to Sophia because she has the knee-high boots, and that doesn't have anything else. So you know,
With the fur.
Now let's get some more.
boots with the fur. Old Clubber's looking at. Hi.
Yeah.
Say the word.
I love them screaming right beforehand.
I mean, it's for your face. Someone's ripping your face off.
I want to take their face off.
I'd like your face.
I like your
I want
face.
to wear your face.
I like him face. I take it.
Taking them by surprise.
Yeah, that's a very cool idea. I've always liked the idea of Captain Kojo's saying in chat like the minion stuff for D&D of like just a group of enemy with like one hit point.
Yeah. They did that a lot in 4E, and that's like the big thing everybody like that's like one of the things that a lot of people who know like 4E's mechanics, that's like the big thing they liked about it. Was like
I've always heard of that. I've never gotten the chance to actually experience that.
It's so cool. Whenever I was doing the fairy tale game, I wanted to have that happen a lot more. Just like having it to where there was a boss encounter, but instead of just worrying about a boss encounter, there was also like a fucking ass load of like rats or something. Or like just like a bunch of like rank F guild members like, let's take them down. Because you know, in fairy tale it's mostly just big damage all over the place.
Yeah.
These
Destruction.
jail cells? Look at all those prisoners. Are these the people whose desires were taken?
I see some familiar faces. There's no doubt these are the same victims.
So we've discovered where they're being held.
We have to rescue them.
No. Considering their behavior, it wouldn't help letting them
No.
out now.
I don't want to.
He's just no.
Desires stolen. We'll need them
And then that's it.
Are you gonna say anything else?
No. No.
Shit! How could someone do this to people?
Fuck.
Where'd you come from? I'm not the one that freaking manifested in the center of the street, dude.
Never should have come here.
Never should have come here.
Oh, I love the remixes that they have in this game.
Oh, definitely.
There's a few of them. We haven't heard them all yet, but they're really good.
Weakness is ice. Break them so.
Persona, you're mine.
Get going. Battle's almost won.
Like the music, like the musical directors for all Persona 5 games really had no right to go this fucking hard. Like,
Persona, take this.
Hi, Bicorns. You'll never see it coming.
Great.
Alrighty.
Now the tower itself is all that's left. Flip those knees up. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, there's stairs. I don't have to jump up anything. Heck yeah.
Yup. You could run though.
Oh, that's right.
Now I'm gonna be on your ass.
I keep forgetting I'm not running. You move decently fast in this game.
Made it.
All right. Let's check out that light.
Hello, light. Hello, light. Hello, light. A pop dress.
So that was the searchlight's power source?
Is that a dress? It is rather cute.
It's pretty dazzling. Of course, it's gonna light up the way, you know.
I've seen this before. It's a dress in Alice's
Sophia's just like, that is not a source of electricity.
Wait, that dress made the searchlights move? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, we're in the cognitive world. Maybe it holds some sort of power here?
You hold power here.
You hold all the power here.
No, no.
Uh,
I hear ya. None of this is making any sense to me.
Wonder if this somehow represents a monarch's power. One could say that Alice's brand is, in essence, what allowed her to become what she is today. Proof of her dominance here.
So Morgana, what you're saying is if we would have found all these like side treasures in all the other parts of the last game, we could have made the bosses easier.
This core must be the power source for the jail's equipment.
But no, we had to get tongued up by our freaking high school gym coach.
Well, now that we have it, the searchlights should be off, right?
Looks like 2 of them are still up and running. They've got their own cores powering them. The first one is east of here. Real world location-wise, I'd say around Miyamai Park.
What a pain in the ass. Well, let's get it over with.
Let's get over to you and your park, I guess.
The other cores are in
Some form of shorthand reference would be more convenient. How does incarceration zone sound?
like a fucking mouthful.
What? Dude, why the hell would we call it that?
Places are for protecting the jail's power sources, so how about prison keeps?
Prison keeps.
Prison group?
Prison keep. Oh, okay. All right. I guess that's a little bit too much of a fall, eh? Can't have
Fine,
that.
I guess I'll go the boring way. 'Cause that's what we like to do around here.
We like to be super fucking boring.
What?
Oh, the gates are open. Okay.
Let's go.
Convenient.
Well, we took the power source, obviously. The searchlights and gates are dead forever.
It takes power to keep the doors closed, just like Five Nights at Freddy's. Because that makes sense.
Stop charging ahead. You're mine.
Boom.
How come these gates aren't down?
Well, because those ones aren't convenient and they don't go places that you need to go.
Really well.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Out there. Whoop. Whoop. Oh,
No fuck. Shit.
nothing.
You saw nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing to see here. Goodbye.
We made it.
We did it. Fucking, I did not remember loading screens in this game being this long.
Well, you played it on the Switch Lite, so maybe the loading screens are better there.
Maybe.
Check out that shadow.
I didn't realize the Switch Lite was like better hardware-wise.
It came out later, so maybe. I don't know, dude.
Maybe.
Cause mine's a Gen 1 Switch. Mine is
I
like
see.
when it came out like immediately.
That's might be what it is.
So we're gonna want to go that way. Okay.
Apply the same effort in the next
Do it.
Excuse me.
Man, I hope y'all like this logo.
They
That's,
can't
you
even
know,
see it. It's
blocked
behind.
by us.
It's behind us and the saucy coleslaw.
Phantom Thief's favorite food is saucy coleslaw.
Definitely not Big Bang Burger.
This is where
Don't let us do our
Miyamai
Big Bang
Park is
challenge
in the
anymore.
world.
Fuck that. They're just afraid.
It's seasonal.
They saw me pack away all that in my pants whenever I was eating
You
it.
ate all of their food.
Anytime I wanted stats, like, I had to, like, go and try the challenge, even though I knew I couldn't do it, but it still gave you stats, so I just did it all the time. And I was just like, and Morgana's like, come on, Joker, you can do it.
Normally they love return customers, but you just they can't have any other business with you around.
Let's stay sharp.
Wait a second. If the searchlights are down, why can't I go on to into the searchlight area? Why are we going this way?
I think it's because there's also like machine guns.
I can murder those.
Well,
I'm not afraid of any machine guns.
That was almost too easy.
you're just like, don't sweat it, Futaba. We killed God. And then you walk in and just get fucking pumped full of holes.
Those are
like,
Molroys. I don't remember what they're called.
Joker's really forgetting that we're not gods anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you're not.
I'm not the one who just got pumped full of theoretical holes. Raccoonda.
She's just so like short range. And her attacks are like a little bit, are a tiny bit slow. I guess it's more that Joker goes forward whenever he attacks and she doesn't.
Yeah, I guess. I never really noticed like any huge differences in like speed.
Oh god!
When I
God! I'm on a skateboard!
What do I do?
Ooh.
Oh.
Aiming on R gradually consume ammo to perform an increasingly powerful shot. Anyway.
No shadows detected here.
Hang 10!
Alright.
Here we go! Radical.
This gate's closed.
There's nothing up there.
Maybe there's another way in.
You've had a Showtime prepped for like forever.
I completely forgot about those.
Maybe we should do some celebration.
I was like, are you saving it for like a big boss or something? Because I was like, that's valid.
I forgot
I
they
just-
exist.
Whoa, a treasure chest.
Treasure? But I can't get it.
Well, I guess you'll never see what's inside.
Oh man.
What's that over there?
A dirty phone case.
Piece of shit.
I can see it.
Where to go?
Take this.
It said to use my thing here to see if there we go.
Ah.
Nice work. Now to infiltrate the keep.
Hey, do you mind if I infiltrate the keep?
Oh man. It's
Okay.
cool.
Alright, thanks, man.
What?
What a nice guy I'm gonna murder.
Feeling pretty tapped here. Think I'm out
Oh,
overhead.
get him. Fucking get him.
Let's go!
Shred that gnar.
Let's go!
Stop charging ahead. It's super weak to wind, so blow him away. Almost there. Let's get him.
I like just standing there and shooting. It's fun.
Well, everyone else just goes ham with their melee weapons. You're just like, eh.
Keep it moving.
It doesn't look like there's any shadows around.
A treasure chest.
eh.
Let's get it. 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 Let's get it.
How do I get over there? It's not there.
Buh.
Weird. Guess I'll find out never. Seriously though, it doesn't look like there's any other way to get there.
I don't know.
That's so weird. Hi, I'm here.
All right.
I had to move faster. Somehow. If only I had a handy dandy button that did that for me.
Let's check out the terminal. At the very least, I can give it a shot.
Okay.
Great. I should be able to work with this.
Okay, Oracle. We'll leave the door to you.
Time to get cracked.
I wonder
And go.
I wonder why they changed her name.
Huh?
I wonder why they changed her name from the Japanese one.
What's
Because
the
I think it was
Japanese one?
Navi.
Oh.
Did
I
they
don't know.
change it just because people don't like that name because of Zelda? Like,
I don't know.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Da-da-da-da. Look at all these guys I
Ooh.
can hit.
Oh, get him! There you go.
I remembered it existed now.
Nuke. Yeah, after I reminded you.
Nah, I remembered it.
That's all me.
Well, yep, you just keep hacking back there. Oh, there they are.
Oh, there. Okay. Oh, get them. No, they're getting over there. Quick. Oh, they're all dead.
Yeah, they're all dead now. Eh. Eh.
Meh.
Eh. All right, I got you. Eh.
I'll take you all on.
Oh.
Fuck, there's one close.
I'm getting them. It's fine. You're fine.
Just insta clicked. You're not even getting anything anymore.
Nah, I'm getting them.
There were like two that you didn't hit anything with.
Nah. What are you talking about? My HP for the emoto. All right, Ryuji, I need you to. I can't switch to Ryuji. It won't let me. All right. There we go. I finally good. All right, Ryuji, time to use your health for the emoto.
There you go.
There we go.
Joker just next to Futaba, just stabbing himself in the arm. like, what are you? You're not doing anything. You're just hurting yourself.
No, it'll work out. Watch, you'll see. Who's ready to go?
Oh, there she goes.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I got a Mokoi at some point.
Joker, a blood hunter, confirmed. Basically.
Yes! That really freaked me out for a bit there. Thanks for having my back.
No problem. 1 second.
1 second has passed.
Sorry, I had to get a thing.
You are allowed no more.
I had to do a thing, my bad.
Hacking attempts here are met with reinforcements.
Let's Let's make sure Oracle's as prepared as possible from here on out.
No.
No.
Equip protectors of the rest of the Phantom Thieves in addition to female gear. There's also special gear that only Oracle can equip. Equip the gear and protector and for the battles that occur. Okay, got it.
I didn't know they split the gear into male and female.
Yep.
It's time to head back. All clear. Nothing to worry about here, I think.
There's a chest.
A treasure chest. Come on, let's check it out.
A treasure. Rakukaja.
Let's fucking go.
All right, I need to fucking figure out how to get to that chest.
There's a checkpoint nearby.
I can't get to that one either. I want to get to that one too.
I don't know how you do. I don't know if I've ever done it.
There's also a checkpoint. Oh, there it is.
So look at that.
I'll come back later, I guess.
Yeah, it's probably better to skip over things like that.
I want it.
I know you do.
Incoming shadows.
But do it on your own time.
I killed them. Just like I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's Archangel. Okay, hi.
Oh,
Heavenly Punisher, my ass, Archangel. I know who you are.
that's just his stage name. Heavenly Punisher.
I thought you were weak to gun. All right, never mind then.
Weak to gun.
Die! Die! Ooh.
Get him.
Yeah, there's no way you're
Fuck
weak
him
to
up with
Koha.
your yo-yos.
I wanna heal my friend.
You don't have any. You don't have any spa.
Oh, what happened to all your spa? I didn't use your spa. All right.
That's why you need spa items.
I don't need no spa items. They need
You
spa
do.
items.
They can't use them. Only you can use them. They need you to fucking feed that shit to them. Oh, Ryuji. And now it's gone. Haru. And now it's gone.
All out attack. Personia. Uh-oh. Oh, I might die here.
Should use your heckin' things when they pop up.
I'll use you when you pop up.
Well, I can't.
Blah. Oh my god.
Oh fuck. Do you have any items to heal and revive?
Eh.
If you you should look to see if you do.
All right. I have a
Revival
single
bead.
revival bead. Let's go, Joker.
Let's get it.
Do I have
69.
any SP? I do have SP.
Nice.
I'll use some soul drops.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, those are gonna be your best friend.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other revival items I have. I'll use some bandages. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize I could do this like in a pause menu.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what I did for most of the game. I spent more time in that menu than I did anywhere else. Grind the doctor's social link first. Well, you can't do that in this game.
Oh my god. He got me on the ground and murdered me.
Oh.
Oh, you are weak to snap. I knew you were.
I think you can also target enemies, but I don't remember how.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's fine. As long as I'm in the air, I can't get hit by that attack.
You get by that one, though.
Let's go for some devil fruits. There we go. And a manta. Sounds good. An arginade. There we go. Watery bird.
Just gonna use them all. Okay, you got rid of her. Ah. Uh-oh.
Ah,
No.
I tried lasering him. It didn't work.
Oh, geez. Oh, no.
I got a mask. There's nothing to jump onto. All right, fucker, let's go.
You just gotta fuck him up. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Come on, you can do this. Ah.
She does so little damage.
Oh my gosh.
I see Archangel's doing that thing he did whenever I first fought him in the actual game and kicking my ass.
Yeah. If you can't do it this time, you might want to.
Nah, I got it.
Switch up the party.
Nah, I got it. It's gonna be fine. Eh.
Oh, that actually does a decent bit of damage. Showtime!
Let's go!
Let's fucking do it! Sophia!
Let's go!
Oh! Is he dead?
Get fucked! Oh shit, he's still alive!
He's still alive, get him! You got one more hit in! Just fuck him up! There! Oh!
Piece of cake.
Oh, look, a new move! Oh, you guys rule! Now it's just a climb to the top. Full steam ahead.
Alright.
Piece of cake.
Whew.
I should probably get all my units items, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
She was doing 2 damage with every hit.
This chorus Alice?
Ooh.
Book? She made the cover of
Un.
That's a really famous magazine.
Un.
A widely recognized symbol of power. Mona's theory is being proven with each turn.
She would have been famous even if she hadn't started doing all this.
Panther.
Then what reason did she have? Does she even have one at all? Whatever the case, the next core is the last one. It's just a bit west of here. Over by
This is
Machi.
the cunt.
Machi. That's quite the cultural hotspot.
Returning to Shibuya Crossing and using Central Street would probably be the quickest.
Okay. Oh, can't go that way. Hear me out though.
Even.
What if that thing is down now? I mean, it's not, but what if it was?
I mean, there's a checkpoint right back there.
Yeah, but there's a exclamation point over here, so I'm gonna go there.
I mean, you. Oh, I see.
Something here's calling you.
I mean, here's calling you.
I think you might have just. Did you just pick up an item?
Yeah.
That's
I
what he was
guess that
talking
was
about.
it. Ah, dang it. He's confusing me. Stop telling me there's other things around. I can see the frickin' boxes on the ground.
They always comment on it whenever you see one.
I don't need a box. I know where they are. I found them.
Sometimes you miss things.
No.
Remember how we used to go tearing through palaces together?
I remember.
Good times.
Oh God, the connection is eating garbage.
Oh, is it?
A little bit.
Did you tell it not to?
It just got better.
Okay. Is it because you told it not to?
It might be. It might be because I called it out.
So I'm gonna do a thing. And here's the thing I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go here to this entrance here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna return from jail and I'm gonna buy some items.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I told you to do it, and you were like, nah.
Nah, that wasn't what you said. You said that you knew that everything was fine, and I'm like, okay, well, if you think
I
so.
didn't say that. That's the exact opposite of what I said.
I don't know.
Well, your ears don't work.
I don't know about that. I think I heard you quite clearly go, if you go back home, I'll kill you. That's what I heard. I don't know why.
Go back home, I'll kill you.
I don't know why you'd say that to me, but you did, so.
I thought we were friends.
It was kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, okay, friend.
What are you looking for today?
Give me, I guess, some quick fix A's.
You want this one? Put it to good use, okay?
Need some adhesive bandages.
You want this? Thanks for your patronage.
And a quick
How many
fix.
would you want? Put it to good use, okay? Who's it for?
Any better weapons for anybody? I could get
Sophia.
Sophia a better weapon. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. The super yo-yo.
Super yo-yo.
You want this one? Do you want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage.
Thanks for your patronage.
Who's it for?
She's so cute.
Having trouble deciding?
All right, Ryuji will also get a burn tech.
Shipping is always free. What the fuck?
You want this one?
Man, the dark web's weird.
Thanks for your patronage.
Yeah, man. Why am I not shopping there more?
Harry has a battle console, so that's fine. Futaba can have a magic one, I guess. No, I'll give her a linked camo vest. No, magic console. I'll give her the endurance one, the padded shirt.
You want to equip that? Put it to good use, okay?
And then Sophia can only have nothing. Okay, Sophia doesn't get anything. Unless I go to sell. Because I forgot I could do that.
How many?
I'm gonna sell you all my dirty phone cases. How about that?
How many? Are you sure?
Yeah, because someone would definitely buy those.
How many? Are you sure?
It's the black market. People want everything, right?
Sure, I guess.
Who's it for? Which one?
Take your Link's
You
camo
want
vest.
this one? Do you want to equip that? Put it to good use, okay?
Now accessories.
Which one?
Now these are all just reducing damage. I don't really care. They're bad accessories. Who cares about those?
All right.
Let's go to jail.
Let's go to jail.
Who in the jail? What kind of cat sweater is only available on the dark web? A Lynx camisole.
Sure. Whatever that is.
That's what it was. That's what we bought.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I see.
I never pay attention when you shop.
Yeah, all right. I just ask you to, you know, hang out with me sometimes. You're just like, no, I don't really care. I'm like, all right, that's fine, I guess.
You said you were buying Band-Aids and shit, so I'm like, okay, good. He's doing the thing.
All right, good.
Let's stay focused. Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
Now's our chance to ambush them.
Hey, yeah.
It's, oh my god. It's really bad. It's like unwatchable on my end.
Okay, I'll switch it over once we get into the next area here.
Okay.
We'll restart the thingy.
Because like there'll be periods where it's like fine, and then 10 seconds later.
Let's restart Parsec. I'm gonna kick you off. Bam. I'm gonna restart it. And then we're gonna do it again. Restart it on your end too.
Meh. Meh.
And then whenever you're ready, do a join.
Bugger. Burr.
And hopefully it's better. We'll see.
We shall see.
We shall do the seeing thing.
Decreasing the bandwidth might help.
I'll decrease your bandwidth.
No time to waste.
Because we've decreased it quite a lot already.
Have we?
Yeah, that's what we always do whenever there's problems. Like, oh, let's decrease the bandwidth. It's like, okay. And then we decrease it, and it's like right now I think it's at 7, and the only thing we can go down to is 5.
Well.
I can go down to 5 if you want me to, but you want to try it?
Doesn't seem to be better than it was.
All right, we'll try it in just a second.
Sorry, everybody.
Once you get past Central Street.
Let's go ahead and try this.
It'll be really difficult when we have to like try reading shit.
All right, I'm gonna do a thing really quick. I'm gonna test something out. Go ahead and join.
Bleh. I've done it.
I pressed the accept. How's it now?
It seems to be mostly all right for the moment.
Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it out like this for a bit.
Oh.
Come back to me! Why?
Have others park their own vehicles.
I wanna buy stuff from you.
That would be valid.
How come EY doesn't want to sell me things? I come back for a little bit of time, and he doesn't want to be here to say hi to me.
What?
EY.
Oh, I see. He's got shit to do.
What's the point of being up here?
I don't know. Just hang out.
They just let me climb this entire area, and it's just like, there's nothing here.
I had a funny thought. I'm picturing someone buying a birthday present for Erehc in front of him, but he's so checked out that he still gets surprised half an hour later. It's like, honestly, I could see that happening. Watching other people shop has always, for my entire life, been the most boring thing in the universe.
Can't believe you. Can't believe you hate me like this.
No, I don't hate you. I hate everyone who shops.
I'm a part of those people. Oh, it's the movie theater.
This might be of interest.
Well, we'll see if it ends up being of interest. I can't buy anything from the soda machine. I'm sad.
Can always use it. Ah, this looks like something.
All right. If you're able to keep Oracle safe, it'll prevent things going better than things. There we go.
Yep.
Sure you back me up?
That's what it said.
Sledgehammer!
Sledgehammer.
This might be just what the Phantom Thieves ordered.
Go away. I'm sledgehammering you in the face.
My own HP to kill you, you one individual. For time, I speed it up.
Ow. Yes.
Oh.
I tried pressing
What?
all out attack
What?
back there and it didn't let me do it. It made me jump to a thing instead. I'm upset.
You use that and it just hits Futaba.
I would never.
Ooh. Juicy hit.
The enemy's dizzy. Hit it with everything you got.
Every time I do anything, it makes me jump up there. I hate it.
Yeah, it is annoying. Oh, we just got a tier 1 sub from Narbale.
Narbel,
Thank you so much.
thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Time to steal their hearts through the power of friendship and this gun I found. Hell yeah.
To the power of friendship and this gun I have.
And
Wants to
this
get
gun
shot
I bought from a reputable salesman.
in the dark web.
What are you doing?
I'll pick up the thing then. I was waiting for her to get
Oh,
done.
Oh, I see.
Let's go.
Yes, packing complete. Moving on.
Focus. All right, come over here. Yeah, that's right.
Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on.
You just
Look at you
scream.
turned him around.
Now stay quiet.
Shh.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Get
Okay,
'em.
you're not gonna.
Just do it. Get him.
This is useful.
Another dirty phone case.
Oh, what's over here?
About to find out. Hey, look, it's a Big Bang Burger down there.
Oh. It's a fake one, though.
Big fake burger?
Big fake bang burger.
Fake Bang Burger. Ah!
Shh, you
Son of a bitch.
fucking blew it.
I was distracted by Big. Ooh, lever.
Let there be light.
No result. Could it be broken?
Oh, it's power somewhere.
Why don't we
Lever.
just leave it for now. I got other shit to do.
Laver.
A lever. Come on, come on. You slide so slow.
Look, he jumps in the air 40 feet, but he can't like slide forward. He has bad legs.
You can't jump horizontally that far. Come on.
Did that do something?
Probably.
Hello?
Hello.
Frickin' nothing. That's what it did.
No point hanging around here. Let's move on, Joker.
Well, I guess that's a later thing.
Take this.
You know what? Fuck
I'll
it.
just twitch over here.
Make way for the plant.
Oh, hi.
Oh, troublesome housemaid.
Buckhorn. Jack-o'-lantern.
Why you gotta be so troublesome for?
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit it weakness. Keep it up. Still a lot of enemies.
Take this. This should help.
Let me out.
Let her at him. No, you didn't.
Let me up.
Can't believe you didn't let Haru
Let me
at
up.
him.
Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. I did it.
You did it.
It was mighted.
Good job, everyone. Okay, let's keep it moving. What is that?
An item.
Do
What's
it.
that all about?
Move.
Let's get
Oh, okay. It does like a little zoom.
You know, with your electric slidey shoes.
Yeah. Never leave home without them.
That you've always had.
More slidey shoes.
All right.
Another one of these things.
Oh, a third generator.
What now?
Nothing yet again?
Oh, I think something's been turned on.
So third time was the charm, was it?
Looks like the power's running up ahead of us. Let's check it out.
Yeah. I'll check it out in a second whenever I get to that.
What's that?
I've decided.
I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Get him. Get him.
Reveal your true form.
Got him.
Looks like the enemy's panicking.
Split up, people.
Show them what we can do.
I just want the chest! Anyway.
No, it's treasure time, Futaba.
Stronger every day.
Headbutt.
That was a quick one.
You said butt.
But.
I'm sensing something. Looks like there's a checkpoint here. Do you see it?
I wonder if whoever
No.
made that word realizes how funny it is.
What, butt?
No, headbutt.
Oh.
But I guess butt too.
Can't go that way. Guess I go this way? Checkpoint!
Nasty.
Oh,
Oh, uppies. Oh. Come pooper.
more compooper power!
Oh, hey,
Huh? Took 3 whole.
I know what you mean. That seems seems rather wasteful.
I thought it was literally just them going, oh, it's another one of these things for us to go for, so I started like pressing buttons, but
I mean, when it's voice dialogue.
nah.
Otherwise, you would have had to turn back. Your instincts continue to serve you well, Joker.
Yeah, my great instincts.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Hack it up.
Don't fuck it up or we'll all die. You're cool with that though, right? You're cool with that pressure?
Ooh, it's Boyo.
Yep.
Anyway.
Come on, there we go. Oh.
Alright, who's coming?
Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him with this pea shooter. Guys, come on. Also, Futaba, come on. Oh, it was because you were in that.
Ah! Got him.
What happened? Gun, no shoot.
Oh, hey man, I didn't see that.
Get him. Fuck him up.
Persona!
Oh wow, what a different game that would be. Persona 5 Strikers.
Go away!
Yusuke's just dressed up as in like in a fucking fox.
An actual
fursuit.
fox, yeah.
I've come to Yif, Joker.
Nope. Get away.
Come on.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Now that I know that she stopped hacking when I have my gun out, like I won't do that anymore. But that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't get that. I never did that.
It's a shadow. Stay focused.
A shadow.
It's this way. Show me your true self.
Nice. Da. Million sweets.
That can't fit a million sweets.
What a fucking liar.
You say you used to do ballet.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ballet. Yes, I was in a few recitals. I still use ballet service though. How incredible. I would appreciate witnessing your ballet skills in action.
I do know that ballet is what's more impressive.
Wait, it's over? That flew by. Let's move on.
Ah!
Show me your true self.
I want every time he goes on like one of these enemies like that, he just screams as loud as he can.
Like fucking Dragon Ball levels of fucking screaming and charging.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
There aren't any shadows nearby. I think I
see something over there.
That game would sell like hotcakes if our community's loaded. Yeah, yeah, they are. And ask any artist and they'll tell you.
Magic items lie within.
The RNG gods?
Oh, that reminds me. I haven't been using them.
Oh,
They have these things here, and they increase my base stats. Should I just use them on Joker?
Sure, if you want. Use them on whoever you think would be good for him.
Joker. Joker. Oh. Oh, a persona stat by 1. Oh. Hmm. Give it to Ryuji.
Do it.
I'll hold on to the magic one.
Okay.
Bah. Check a pointer.
Let's see what's in here.
I'm going to assume more waves of enemies.
Probably.
That's what my assumption is right now. I don't know if I'm correct or
Probably.
not.
Boy, you're gonna feel like such a fucking idiot if you're wrong.
So this is the final prison keep.
It looks just like the last two.
I suspect the gate is closed just as with the others. How will we breach the keep?
perhaps we can leap over there from another rooftop? Let's try gaining some elevation.
Okay.
Can we take a look? The shadow hasn't noticed us. Now's our chance.
Well, I'm glad that it didn't notice us because I feel like it should have.
It definitely was like, huh?
But luckily, its friend was dumb, I guess.
Yeah.
Only all battles for this.
Yeah.
All right, no time to waste.
Get him.
There's someone here.
No, there's not.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Just sledgehammer them until they explode. I'm also sensing less enemies.
An easy win, don't you think?
I sense a lot less
Wow.
enemies.
That was a very Fee moment. Like, there's an 85% chance there are no enemies left. It's like, thanks, Fee. I really didn't know that before now.
Hi. I got stuck on a thing and then you punished me for it. I see how it is. Excuse me, I'm gonna go over here real quick and then I'm gonna turn and get all of you in a sledgehammer, followed by another sledgehammer, followed by an all-out attack.
Don't overdo it, okay? We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
Eh.
Someone
Ooh.
looks happy. Was that not a challenge?
A soul drop!
Ooh. Very nice.
Now I can drop my soul!
I wouldn't do that. I think you need that.
No! I'm gonna drop it!
It'll get dirty, though.
Good.
This offers a pretty good view of the area.
And then you can't eat it.
Point of entry.
Oh, you're right. Even if it's only been on there for 5 seconds?
No, the 5-second rule does not apply to souls.
Oh.
Oddly enough.
Oh.
Doesn't look hot enough for us to use like
Don't ask how I know that.
We gave the Ferris wheel a spin. Would that tighten it up?
should work. Let's head over there and check it out.
Let's spin the Ferris wheel. I feel like a lot of the things that like they come up with is like how a bunch of like players in a D&D group would do things, you know? It's like it feels like you're avoiding the easy solution of just going up and like climbing and like jumping up onto the thing, and like, what if we spin the Ferris wheel, allowing it to tighten up so that we can move across it? You could move across it anyway. No, we have to move across it when it's tight.
Yeah, it's a very video game logic kind of thing. Where it's like, no, use this giant set piece. It's like, but I could just climb the door. Like,
It's a shadow.
Whoop.
That looks pretty. I feel like we're always going up and down in these jams.
There it is.
whoa.
Let's stay focused and plan our attack.
I want to go over here though. I don't want to go up there. I want to go over here. I can't. It won't let me.
You can't.
I'll do this.
Oh, you can ambush him though. Oh fuck! It's a menacing owl man. I hate menacing owl men.
What you weak to, Owl Man?
Oh, maybe he's not weak. Oh, he's weak to that.
Weak to Augie. All right, give me a second.
Do you intentionally not use those?
Not use what?
The things that pop up where it's like one more.
See, I don't notice those because I'm looking at other things. There we go. Sledgehammer is such a good ability.
If I hit someone with a sledgehammer too, that'd be pretty effective.
That's a win. Okay, let's move.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't notice things.
Yeah.
I can only focus on one thing on the screen because you know I can't see it.
Yeah.
On attack. Okay.
Pass ball's one of my favorite 5e spells. I don't know if I've ever heard of that spell in my life.
In my life.
Let's go.
I'm realizing there's a lot of spells and stuff that I'm like, I didn't know that existed.
Ah, damn.
Use story.
Who are you? What's going on here? I'm a big one of these guys.
We're busted.
Careful, that one's stronger than the others.
No, he's not.
I'm Gumby and I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm Gumby and I'm gonna fuck you up. Let's go with Sledgehammer, I think. And then let's go with Sledgehammer.
Proper aim, we could do some
And then let's go with
nature
Sledgehammer after I
You're a
heal myself.
guy.
No, it's fine. I have a life stone. Ah, fuck! I was trying to use a life stone and it didn't work.
No. But
There we go. Now I can use life stone. I don't know why it didn't work the last time.
That's running low. She needs to recharge.
Ooh.
could not say.
Let's go with a quick fix Z. And put one on Haru too.
So that is how those function. Oh, yeah. You're not supposed to aim them at people.
Come here, fucker.
Oh no. Get over here, you bitch.
No, he sledgehammered me. The most powerful move in the game.
You used your move.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Sophia. Oh, get him. Fuck him up. Get him. Mungay.
I'm trying to go to Haru. There we go. All right, so Sai isn't gonna work there. Never mind.
Everyone just high-fiving on the battlefield for no reason.
This would be so much easier if that frickin' life stone would have worked in the beginning. Rock salt. You guys get over here and fight this guy.
Ooh. No, use the other thing on him.
What other thing?
That thing. Oh, you already used it?
Yeah, I already used it. I got hit with a sledgehammer.
Give him a slap with a grenade launcher. I love that they give you time, because holy shit.
Oh, we're done with that. All right.
It's hysterical slap. Come on.
Oh, it's immune to electricity. All right.
Futama's like, why aren't you listening to me? Oh, someone's dead.
Yep. There we go. There we go.
Fuck, dude.
Whew. Auto recover.
Whoa.
Ooh, technical adept. Nice. I don't know. I guess I must have like pushed like the cancel button or something whenever I was trying to lifestone Joker, and he just insta died immediately because of it.
Oh no.
And so I had to fight that entire fight without Joker.
My stamina is very low. This could be dangerous.
Stamina is very low.
We should probably register.
Alright, I have an idea.
Sweet.
Let's get back our stamina by leaving and coming right back. That will do it.
Do you have
With all
more
the
money
resting,
to buy shit?
with all the resting we get in between loading screens, it should be fine.
Takes 20 years.
Yeah, I should probably try to buy
What you hear?
As I return from jail.
Oh. So like, why do they put you downstairs? Why not just in the room?
I don't know. I wanted to say hi to Daddy. To Bean
I don't
Daddy.
like that you call him Dad D.
What are you selling?
What's wrong?
Yeah, that's not a word you call someone who's
Yeah, it is.
more of a dad.
It's my daddy.
He's a dad, not a daddy.
No.
Are you sure?
You apparently haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That's different. That's Yondu. Yondu's allowed to say it like that.
He may be your dad's son, but I'm your daddy.
He said father, not dad.
Ba-ba. Why should I listen to you? You don't like the name Daddy apparently.
Just because it's weird.
No, it's not. It's only weird if you like make it be weird.
And lots of people have made it weird.
Well, then don't be one of those people. Be better than them.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good. I
don't think I need to do that.
I think I'm good. Let's not worry about. How about we not worry about me in this situation?
How about we just stick to criticizing you for saying daddy?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
All right.
So I have a question.
Huh.
When we steal the treasure, is this place gonna go away, or can we go back here afterwards?
You can come back here.
Okay, so like, even whenever we move on to like another person, we can come back to this area?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, trickster. You wish to strengthen it.
Let's go to register.
You wish to browse.
Because I haven't registered them in freaking forever.
Would you like to register? This
There we
persona
go.
has been registered in its present condition. You wish to
We can do an enhancement if we wanted to. Is there any new ones? We can make succubus. We can also make slime.
Get the sock.
Oh, we can't make slime because I think it's too big for us. Can make succubus though. Okay. Has
you wish
Silky. She gets 3 more abilities.
How much power will you add?
So if I give her 4 levels, she'll get all of her abilities.
Okay.
And then I can use her and Arsene to make succubus.
Okay.
There we go. And Arsene's already pretty low. It's like, what if I just wanna level him up a couple of times anyway? I can't get Rebel Soul yet. That sucks. I want it.
Well,
I want it so bad. I guess we don't have to worry about that. McCoy maybe?
How much power will you add?
Okay, so you get Dakunda, but I can't get you to get your next thing. And Andrus.
How much power will you add?
Yeah, I can't get you to get anything. Alright. Jack-o'-lantern? You've already got all your things. Alright, so Jack-o'-lantern and... Oh no, Pixie still hasn't got their Mazio. So let's give them Mazio.
This is what you chose.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the plan. We are going to register them again.
You wish to browse the entrance.
After doing all that.
Would you like to read?
And then we're going to use Pixie. Or not Pixie, we're going to use
performing a few, it seems
we're going to use Arsene and Silky to make succubus, and then we're going to use Jack and Pixie to make another Silky.
Okay.
Let's get that Mabufu. Let's get that Aha. To make sure that the Mabufu isn't something we can get. Okay, yeah, it's not. And then we can go for Tarunda, maybe? Yeah, let's go Tarunda.
Is this the persona you'd like? Now, let us begin.
Get inside the Iron Maidens now. Go ahead. Go die. Go become deceased.
Begone. So.
I'm suck.
I'm suck.
You want to be with me so much you're making me a mask? Sure, do whatever your heart desires. Okay.
Okay.
Endurance boost, that's not bad. Okay, so now we can make a Silky.
Choose which skin.
And we'll give the Silky probably Akunda and Mazio. Give it Garu. Having more things with Garu would be good.
Yep.
So that I never have to use Morgana, but I still think Mazio's better.
Then get Mazio.
Yeah, let's do Mazio.
Be born
It'll be good for
anew.
later whenever I level up stuff because I won't have Ryuji in my party.
Mm-hmm.
Already heard
Also,
from
switching
you,
on
Silky.
parties is useful outside of grinding as well.
Nah. What are you talking about?
Okay, but like it is actually though.
Nah. Do I not have a bicorn?
You wish to
Not
browse the
anymore.
entry. What will you be registering?
What is the registered stats? I don't think I want to register Silky.
Please take a look.
So if I want to
Awaken your
make
new self.
slime, I need bicorn. Okay.
You wish to browse the entry. Please take a look. Is this okay? You may take it with you.
Get in here, bicorn.
Performing a fusion. I do not believe.
Ah,
you can
okay. My
control
levels.
it.
Okay, that's why that one wasn't working. All right.
You wish to
I think that's everything then.
You wish to browse the entry.
I do want to
Please
get
take a look.
Arsene back
Is
just
this
so I
okay?
can keep leveling him up. But now I have Succubus.
You may take it with you.
Let's
Okay.
go. Turning already? Yeah.
May luck be on your side.
Let me out. Let me out.
you have to wait for all go through all the chains. You have to go through every one of them, all the chain links.
All right.
Go to a checkpoint. Let's go to there. I can wait, game.
Man. We have all day.
So what next?
Hop, 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 hop.
This must be the terminal for the Ferris wheel. Can you power it up, Oracle?
We don't have to go hunting for more generators, do we?
Nope. Looks like we're good here. It's already juiced up for us.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Ferris wheel's connected to the same generators.
Then everything turned out great for us. Can you get it working, Oracle?
All right. Ferris wheel, activate!
Activate!
Whoa.
You did it!
Now we can enter the prison.
Well, let's fucking do it.
Let's go! Oh, hi, man.
Oh shit.
Nothing. What are you doing here? Yeah, didn't think you liked it being turned on you, did you?
Relieve you of your duties.
Take him down and the core is ours.
Oh, that technically hits him too. That's great.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm happy about it. Ooh. Oh.
They already died. There we go. Now I can take advantage of that. Nice.
Hell yeah.
I would like the shiny, please.
Gibby.
What is the last thing that gives her power? 1 was a dress, 2 was a magazine, and 3 is a macaroon.
Yes!
Oh, never mind. I thought it said macaroon is a CD though.
Macaroon
Last
cannon.
reward is a CD.
Oh, I recognize that
been at the top of the charts for weeks now.
Oh.
So, does that mean it's a scam? Did she only blow up because she changed so many hearts?
Oh.
That should be the last of the jail's power sources.
We're on.
Correct. The searchlights should be deactivated now.
Finally, we can enter Alice's castle. Shall we?
Yes. We need to stop her as soon as possible. Let's return to the crossing so we can head to the castle.
Okay. Let's do that thing. Yeah.
Tell me you did it for us.
What's with the commotion
Oh.
out there? It better be good.
What's with the commotion out there?
Like, oh my god.
Group we dumped underground have returned.
Those boys from the other day? Come to get back at me, huh? I can't seize their desires. They're useless to me. But really, couldn't you handle something so simple on your own?
Our deepest apologies.
No.
You are all useless. Get it done, or I'm getting rid of you.
Oh.
Well, anything to say?
We'll take care of it.
Great! I can't wait.
Get it done or else.
They're dead.
You're a real surprise, Joker.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm starting to want you all to myself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
You wanna
don't.
expound upon that?
Well, I don't want to. So there.
I thought you said they were off!
Oh.
Just look at their numbers.
There's at least 30 of them that I can kill in one shot.
We just finished up the searchlights too. Guess we did wreak some real havoc here. Looks like we've finally gotten Alice's full attention.
Oracle, any guidance for us?
This is a real toughie. I'm not seeing any alternate paths right now.
Staying here will only get us surrounded. Joker, what's your call?
Murder.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. They simply have too much backup for that.
Murder!
Let's get
What
back to
did I
Alice
say?
and figure out our next step.
I'm the leader, and I say murder! No!
They're all just gone. Because if you're ranting and raving, they just left.
I want to kill them!
Thomas VO sounds like they're having fun. Yeah. I love Erehc Lindbeck.
I don't know any of the voice actors. Hooray.
Well,
Ah!
yeah. How you like that?
I don't.
It's grown quite late, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's like you were in there for a week.
The wall ain't going anywhere.
Wait. A more pressing issue's arisen. I'm quite famished.
Where's our barbecue, Joker?
The barbecue.
Wow, what an issue.
I feel like we keep coming back to this barbecue thing, Joker.
On second thought, I'm famished too.
Let's get something to eat. We can't have any good ideas on empty stomachs. Hungry? I'll find a restaurant for you.
No need, Sophia. Our target's already been decided. Sojiro's courier boss! I bet he'll hook all of you up too.
Do you mean it?
Take it easy on boss, okay? He's already treated us plenty.
I don't even care.
Huh?
What's that? A fight?
All those stupid bastards, making me look like crap.
Huh?
Oh, it's okay, sir. Hey, kids, get out of the way.
No.
What?
Some plastered suit.
All out attack!
Hey, get out of the way. Well, how about you just walk around us, dickhole? Oh, God.
Hey, you're a real looker.
Yeah.
How's about you and I go back to my place?
Hey ha!
Bro, she's like
Cleave!
18, 17. Not even.
Hey,
Sledgehammer!
Joker just yelling this shit out. like Joker, it doesn't work in the real world. Come on.
Hey, get lost, guy.
What was that, kid?
You fucking heard me, bitch.
Please, don't work him up any worse than he is already.
I'll work him up
Yes,
with
this is our fault, clearly.
work him up with this fucking bike. Is that a bike over there? I'm gonna pick it up and beat him up with it.
What? He's the one who started it.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna teach y'all some manners.
Joker's like, this is becoming quite familiar to how all of this started. A drunk guy and a chick and me kicking their ass.
Joker didn't even kick his ass. He just turned him around.
No,
and he
no.
Fucking tripped.
I kicked his ass.
Well, eventually you did, but you know a lot happened between point A and point B.
All right, break it up. That's enough.
Oh, beardy man.
What the hell is this?
How should I put it? I'm just a knight in shining armor.
Oh, all right, dude.
What? That's weird.
Weird.
Knight in shining armor, my ass. I'm gonna punch her the lights out.
Here I go.
Judo flip.
Careful now. Ooh, you really ate it there. You okay?
Careful now. After he's already on the ground.
Totally knocked him on his ass.
Oh, come on. You totally saw it. That was legitimate self-defense.
Hey, this is assault. You want me to call the police?
Do you want on your ass too?
I am the police.
I am the police.
I am the police.
Oh fuck!
What? A cop? Ah, I'm so sorry.
No, wait. Take this guy with you. Wow, not a great subordinate. I guess this guy will come to eventually.
Yeah, let's just leave him on the street. Who cares?
Well, folks, you all right now?
Hey, thanks, man.
Don't worry about it. My job's to protect civilians. Don't get too chummy.
Mm-hmm.
This man is most likely with public security.
Okay.
Ooh, good guess. Although, it may be more like common knowledge.
All cops are bad,
considering the
Joker.
number of tails on you.
What about the ones that weren't? Like, what about Sai? Like, she's
No. She's a
prosecutor.
lawyer.
Yeah, she's a prosecutor. You're right. All cops are bad.
For example, you noticed the one over there yet?
Dumbass, what are you doing?
Sorry, my bad. Could you bring this drunk in for me?
What the hell is with this guy?
Suspicion levels off the charts. What does someone from public security want with us?
Oh, no need for that.
I don't know.
I actually do have a reason to be here. I need to speak with you.
Cool kid. Ah.
Someone say my name.
Coffee over there. Their curry's pretty killer too.
You mean in the place where I live?
I don't know. I don't know if he knows that.
He saw
He
me
might,
leave
though.
that one time.
Oh yeah, did he?
Yeah,
I don't know
'cause
if he was paying attention.
Well,
I know he was there.
he was there. I'm going to assume he saw me leave. Because that seems like that's what the game wants me to think. Daddy.
Enjoy.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry about that. We just despise the police's
We just despise you. Fuck yeah.
It's kind of weird when you say it with a smile like that.
So, why'd you rescue us?
We just despise you.
We'd appreciate it if you'd get to the point.
Fine. I'll skip the runaround and just tell you.
Uh-huh.
I'm Zenkichi Hasegawa, an investigator on loan to Tokyo's public security branch. I'm officially an inspector. It's not a rank to sneeze at.
Inspectors are not to be sneezed at. Okay, I've got it.
Sophia, shut the fuck up.
Why did you need to chime in on that?
Whatever. I need to ask you something. Did you hear at all about that mess on the chat show the other day? With Alice Hiragi?
Yeah, dude, I was there.
I can't believe you just told me that. You're sure you're on the same page as them?
I don't give a fuck, dude. They're all still being surprised by shit. I don't give a single fuck anymore.
Well, there's already been a full investigation into the incident. There was no indication the MC was planning to propose. Everyone questioned said he didn't even know who Alice was before this week.
Oh.
Not only that, he'd already been engaged to his co-host for however long. There isn't a whiff of motive to be found. So, the police have concluded, doesn't this sound like the work of the Phantom Thieves?
How does he know we're the Phantom Thieves? Fuck.
There's no possible way for him to know.
A whole
Guys, hold up. We need to have a Phantom Thieves meeting.
Sudden personality shifts, abnormal behavior, psychotic breakdowns. If that MC went bonkers from a change of heart, you're gonna be suspect number one. The leader of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts.
What? Nah. This started happening before I showed back up. No, that was Ryuji. We all know. Fuck!
Everyone knows it's Ryuji, and yet we do nothing. It's funny.
We're all bored too. It's really boring since last year. Last year was fun. That's what I was saying, man.
It's only a matter of time before you were arrested.
But why?
This is outrageous. What proof do you have?
Sure, it's outrageous, but we don't actually have any proof yet. That's why I'm here. So, level with me. Are you?
Huh?
Are you the one doing this?
Hell no, dude.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, just a second. Hello, Commissioner. Yes, I'm with the Phantom Thieves leader.
Hi, I'm right here. Hello,
Just
Commissioner.
asked for a confession, but he says he's innocent. Yes, that's right. Huh? Kidding? No, this is all real. That's enough nonsense? Oh, okay. I'm on my way to the office. Well, as you saw, I reported what you said to my boss.
Oh my god.
But if you ask me, I don't think she's convinced.
Did he really call his boss?
No.
Shit. What is with this guy?
What are you trying to prove here?
No matter how hard you claim to be innocent, there are people out there chomping at the bit to arrest you. If that ever happens, you're done for. And I'll be up the river too, because then this case will never get solved. So I wanted to make you an offer. Or maybe more like a deal.
A deal with you?
I want to solve this case. To do that, I need the intel you've gathered. At the moment, I don't have anything that even resembles a lead. I'm totally at a loss. You, though, you just don't.
So I got my job.
I can do what needs to be done, so that won't happen. Your old men are a trustworthy lot in the force. There won't be any problems. Sound like a fair deal to you?
It's not a bad idea.
I appreciate you trying to see the benefit here. I really don't think it's a bad deal for you.
Dude, hang on. You really think we should trust someone this shady?
Oh, come on, guys. He's hilarious. It'll be funny.
She's a prank, bro.
Joker, come on!
You know how they say the wise cat hides its claws? Let's just say that applies to me, too.
I've literally never heard that.
What do you think? You don't have to do anything until you decide whether you trust him or not.
Why's your cat meowing?
Well,
That sure is a noisy cat.
Meow.
You don't need to say meow, Morgana.
Right away. Get back to me once you think it over. I hope you'll see things my way, Phantom Thieves. All right, boss. Be back soon for some curry.
Sorry, the curry's 86th. For you.
Oh, now that hurts.
Oh, what the fuck?
I totally didn't hate your curry.
That guy. Ugh, he is absolutely ridiculous.
He appears to have a great many bats in his belfry.
What?
Bats in his belfry.
That's certainly a phrase you made up.
If he was telling the truth just now,
I'm hungry.
They're
I
gonna.
must eat bats.
What a bullshit deal. I say it's more of a threat.
Without a doubt, it still beats having him arrested. Walking into a trap isn't smart, but the intel might still pay off for us.
right. Now that we know the police are on the move, we've already benefited from that guy. But now, the big question. How much can we trust him?
I don't know, guys. I haven't actually gotten a social link thing with him, so I don't know. I don't know what our rank is. It'll be useful to us.
Always thinking 5 steps ahead, huh? Still, we should be extra careful here.
So, fess up. What'd you do this time?
I didn't do shit, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Nothing. No worries, Sojiro.
This
You
is
just call him
about the
Daddy.
Alice girl, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
It's only weird if you make it weird.
You're suspected of causing that whole mess on TV somehow. Is that it?
But it's totally bull. We know Alice is the one doing it.
We are sorry, boss. We really didn't want to bother you again.
Well, you didn't do it, right?
Yeah.
So keep your chin up. If it's totally bull, then it's up to you to prove it.
Totally bull.
Boss!
Chief really nailed it there.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Aw. Thank you, Sojiro.
I agree with whatever the cat said.
First things first, we take care of Alice. We can respond to the detective later. If Alice publicly admits to what she's been doing, it should clear our name anyway.
Oh, right. Then we wouldn't even need to make a deal with him.
Nevertheless, we've yet to find a way to get closer to Alice's castle.
How about we kill them all? Like I plan to do.
In trouble? I can help.
We're trying to figure out a way past that damn wall.
You can jump 40 feet in the air. Yeah,
And
well.
kill hundreds of shadows in an instant.
Yeah, well.
But like, tell us.
I don't have a solution to that. How about hacking it, Futaba?
I could probably do something if it's linked directly to a terminal, but...
A terminal? There is a control panel on the other side of the wall.
What? Really?
It was saved in my memory when we first confronted it. Therefore, really.
Therefore, really.
Can't believe you remember that. What an eye.
She's a
huh, guys?
computer program, bro.
It's AI.
Who are you talking to? Have a friend on the phone?
Well, that's an artificial
Yes.
intelligence.
Imagination, Sojiro.
Technically, my friend is on my
Swept
phone.
from under my butt. That means you can lock up for me, right? I'm about to head out. And don't stay up too late either. Got it?
I'm about to
Okay.
head out.
Roger.
Good night.
Well, don't overdo it.
Now we have to figure out how we're going to get Futaba on the other side of the wall.
You can chuck her.
Just yeet her.
Perhaps we could climb it with her? I don't think it's too high for us.
See? Haru knows.
Or you could just like, I don't know, make a grappling hook.
We're going to need a deep
Those are only in
foundation
Royal.
of defenses for us.
The concept exists.
No, they don't. It doesn't exist in this world.
Oh, they've never had a spy movie ever.
Not in this
Batman
one.
doesn't exist.
Not in this world, no. I think I was just volunteered again. Leave it to me.
Now there's our leader. I knew you'd do it.
Say my name, I got it!
Make a huge commotion to draw as much of the Shadow's attention as you can for us.
That's what I wanted to do in the first place!
For him. Shouldn't someone back him up?
I can provide support. I will divide the enemy's attention between him and myself. This will lighten the burden placed upon you.
I'll be fine alone.
2 is superior to 1 for this task.
Nah.
Alright, we've got a plan.
Don't you worry
Basic
your
math, you fucking idiot.
Don't you worry your little head. I beat God.
Just walk in by yourself, die instantly.
See, I was with you until you said that whole die thing. I don't think that sounds fake.
You probably would.
Enter the jail. Make sure they're as ready as possible. Yeah. We'll be ready.
Whoa!
I want to go.
She doesn't exist.
No!
Let's get to work.
Look, if we could just talk to Kawakami, then we can have her massage me and I'll be perfectly ready to go.
Well, too bad she doesn't exist anymore.
No! I don't think anything new's here then. Yeah. If that's the case, I'll just buy some more of these.
How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage? You want thanks for your patronage? How many would you like? You want thank you very much?
There we go. To the jail!
Everyone
To prison.
remember their roles?
Yeah.
You, me, and Ryuji are going to destroy the searchlights.
No worries there. We'll mess him up quick.
As Futaba hacks into the control panel, Haru, Makoto, and I shall protect her.
Huh?
We're not to let a single shadow past us.
No worries there either.
Okay, you guys are gonna be lifesavers. I swear I'll drop that wall, no matter what.
My goal is to lure the initial wave of enemies elsewhere. After losing them elsewhere, I'll return to you.
Thanks, Sophia. But don't be too reckless.
And my goal is to kill everything that shows up whenever all of this plan fails.
Got it. I won't be too
Why would it fail?
Because it always does, and I'm ready for it.
You're gonna be the star of this distraction. Make it as flashy as possible.
Time to move out. We're carving a path.
I don't know. That's not necessarily true. If the plan is really, really cool and stylish, then it usually works.
That's true. I mean, the most cool and stylish thing I ever did was, like, break out of that fucking casino and then immediately get arrested. But, you know, whatever. I kind of wanted to be arrested, so...
Yeah. The plan to break out of the casino worked.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, what came after that.
And then afterwards, the plan worked flawlessly.
Actually, no, the plan worked perfectly,
yeah,
actually.
That's what I was saying. Like, I kind of wanted to be arrested. Oh, we can't go to a checkpoint.
Got the plan down, then let's...
All right.
We...
Shut up, Morgana.
Oh. Cutscene.
Oh, anime time. Oh, it's the first cutscene again.
Yeah, let's do this.
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up!
I never fought one of you before.
Fucking go. Oh, you'll fight some of them. Don't worry about that.
See, look. Joker's fine.
This example is all that I need.
Is that flashy enough?
Maybe not quite as flashy as is needed.
Alright, I'll get a little bit more flashy.
All yours, Joker.
All right, let's fucking go.
All right, let's begin the operation. That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all riled up.
Oh yeah, this is the first fight.
Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last bit of attention. Everybody, proceed as planned.
Sledgehammer! 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 Sledgehammer!
Dominant strategy is a hell of a drug.
Sledgehammer! Sledgehammer!
When it works, why do anything else?
Sledgehammer! Sledgehammer! Okay, I should probably. Sledgehammer! Sledgehammer!
Don't get the shit kicked out of you.
Nah, I'm fine.
Yeah, y'all were real worried about this, and this is going phenomenal.
Imagine if I had, like, I don't know, like 7 other people here.
Yeah, they kind of just fabricate reasons to retreat sometimes.
Ugh.
I feel like even in the first game, they did that a lot, where it's like, we need to retreat. It's like, I feel like we don't.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely something they did in the first game.
It's consistent, at least.
I need to kill these guys.
Joker walks out of this fight just covered in bandages. He is a walking bandage.
Wouldn't have been a walking bandage if there was people who could cast Dia around me. Speaking of which, let's just go Mabufu. That's a big area.
Sure heck it is. Get up.
Do.
You're mine.
Now I'm imagining it happening in the real world.
About right. Yeah. Let's gather everybody up real quick. There we go.
Well, you didn't get the mask.
I get it at the end of the battles anyway.
Oh, fuck. We're in a cartoon.
That was funny. Hi, guys.
So you turn from a person to a shadow to a pumpkin.
That's true.
Yep. Feels like you don't really need all these steps. Why not just cut out the 2 middlemen? Ooh.
You guys killed about a 1/16 of what I've already killed. Good job.
See, now they don't transform in this.
Sometimes they transform, sometimes they don't. It just feels, just what they feel that day, you know.
It's whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it when Makoto's on the motorcycle.
And then we have our resident Virgil. Nuke him.
So that right there. Why couldn't I have just done that when we first saw all the enemies lined up in front of that wall?
Because you needed to retreat. It was too many. It was too many to nuke.
Thank goodness we made it in time.
Yep.
That couldn't have gone better, Joker.
I've returned from my diversion. The plan appears to have been a success.
Nice job.
Great hustle out there, Sophie. Now all we have to do is storm the castle. Now the real fight begins. Let's mop up the rest of these shadows so we can get to 705.
Okay. I'm just gonna take out this this side real quick. I don't have enough SP to take out that side. Never mind. I'll let you guys do things now, I guess.
Zap him.
I like how I can get the guy right behind me.
I don't get that. I don't get it.
There we go. Let's go for a headbutt. Another headbutt.
End them.
Oh.
Do it. Blow up the cop car.
Murder the cop cars!
So many dead Gumbies.
Ooh. Kaja type buffs? Heck yeah. HP recovery, SP recovery, and other benefits. Yay, morale support.
A
Makoha?
Yeah, it's all question marks. I don't know why.
I guess. Let me collect all my items.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I just didn't realize there were so many items around.
Yep.
You also missed one.
It's right here, right?
It's on that.
On that. Oh, there it is.
Up.
I thought I got that one earlier. My B, my B. Let's go. I mean, it looks like this. Looks like the friggin' spotlights are still on.
Yeah, y'all talk about doing that shit, and then it didn't happen, and then you did it again, and they're still on. So, what the fuck?
Still right there.
Yo, I found something.
We don't want to get too close to the spotlights that are supposed to be out.
Let us depart.
What? Why are you skipping everything?
I said not to do it. I already read that one whenever I came in the last time.
Oh, I see.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop. I hate that so much. It's just like, hey, you want to go right back to where you were?
The searchlights are off now.
Oh, these searchlights are off. Okay.
Oh.
Picking up
teddy bear.
They don't see us. I think we can go for an ambush.
Oh, hey.
Get him.
Show me your true self.
Oh, that was cute. Show me your true self.
Of course it was. Everything she does is cute. Even when she's like, murder is acceptable.
Aw, how cute.
The searchlights in the area ahead are still active.
What we do all that for then?
Those will be a breeze for Joker. He can slip right past it.
Those 4 lights were what we really wanted. Weird that they don't move.
Found a shadow. Don't get caught off guard.
I'm just making sure to look around, make sure that we don't forget anything.
Good stuff, guys. Keep
Whoop.
it coming.
Whoop. Oh, okay, nothing back there.
What was the point of that?
Oh, they're trying to get me over the spotlights here.
Oh, I see.
You can always use it.
Oh, is there something up there? There probably is. I don't think I can get back there now, though. Yeah.
Does not look
I have to
like
go back
you
to the
can.
spotlights.
Oh, there it is.
I can't do a thing. Curses. Fine. I beat you up in a cutscene. I'll beat you up now.
You will go no further. Once you are dead, Her Majesty can be at ease.
Okay.
Why didn't you just shoot us with a machine gun?
Yeah, you were more intimidating before. I'm not gonna lie. So. Da. Okay, I can't do that one. Let's do this
No
one.
spur.
Ah, dang it. Can't do either of them.
Gotta keep an eye on that spur.
No, that's fine. I have more. Oh, there we go. Garu. Ah, Joker doesn't have anything.
Go ahead.
There we go. Let's go for a snap.
Snap. Ooh. So close to dabbing. Such a missed opportunity.
Oh, hold on.
You're about to die.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. Look at all that damage right there. That's all the damage I've done in like a short amount of time.
I love it.
I love it when things are weak to one of the physical traits.
You really don't gotta worry about them as much.
Let's get going.
Oh, we're at 99%. What could that be? Is that another one of those things that we found like over and over?
I mean, it's a random thing.
There's a chip microchip.
Well, I was like, what could that be? It could be anything. You don't know.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. All right.
All right,
We're in.
I'm picking up that treasure like smell right above us in the throne room. Let's go.
Ooh. It's got little heckin' dressies everywhere.
Yeah, it's the same one.
It's locked. Try finding a mechanism somewhere here.
If only we could have made some lockpicks before coming in here, Morgana.
What's that?
For a mechanism. That's not a mechanism, that's a door. There we go. Button?
Oh boy, it's one of these fucking things. Get it right, or else we'll punish you. Also, we'll give you no way to find it.
Eh. Oh, we got no rewards for it either.
How the heck did we get caught?
Don't push the same one.
I didn't push the same one. I pushed the one that was back there before.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's push that one.
It must have something to do with the switches and the busts. Maybe there's a correct order.
Correct order?
Oh.
Look for any sort of clue.
The correct order for them. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's like anything on the bus themselves that are different. Doesn't look like it though.
Oh. Okay, I remember how to do this. You need your vision.
Focus. Oh right, the little freaking things down here. Okay. So this one should be first then.
What's that?
Okay.
I can see it. Focus.
Luckily, it doesn't show me my footprints that I've been using going around this place.
Yeah, no, it's. Don't worry about it. You got special footprints that don't make footprints.
What's that?
I was hoping there'd be a way to figure it out without having to do that. I was hoping like there'd be like maybe it's like the number of like leather belt thingies on there and stuff like that, you know?
Focus.
Sensing any shadows?
Yeah.
That's what I was
Aw.
trying to go with whenever I was looking at it. Nothing else in this room.
Alrighty. Uh-oh.
Never mind, there were other things in this room.
Intruders, get them!
Hey.
Alright. You unintimidating owl man. Alright, a second unintimidating owl man.
You don't even have a penis.
If you had a penis, I'd be way more intimidated, honestly.
Sledgehammer! Sledgehammer!
Just imagine some fucking weird owl man running at you with his fucking wang out.
The Intima Wang.
Like, I really just will not fight a man with his dick out. Like, I refuse to do that.
Anyway.
Oh, it's a fucking, of course, it's an elevator.
The Devil May Cry elevator.
I mean, really, it's more of a video game rule.
Bam! Brainwash, no!
Oh, no!
Anyway.
This one.
She died before I could all-out attack. I got brainwashed again. Oh, I guess not. It looked like I got brainwashed.
Futaba usually says when that kind of stuff happens. Gumby!
Gumby!
We'll never get over that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
you look
great.
Like someone should be dressing as you to fucking excite their dog.
That was great, Joker. Even for you. Yeah, I'm amazing. Yeah.
Huh.
We did.
All right, hey. We need to get to the treasure.
Everyone holding up? They really aren't messing around with us anymore.
We've gone quite a ways up already. How much further to the top?
No, it's just on the other side of that door.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing will stop us. Nothing will impede our progress at all. I am sure of that.
We have so many bond points.
Oh my god, yeah.
Bond XP.
HP and SP up wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Restore HP to all party members after a successful ambush sounds really good, though.
That does sound pretty cool.
How
expensive are the HP and SP up?
They're all each 3, and this it's just +5.
They probably go up in increments. Like one might be 5, the other might be 10. I don't know.
I'm gonna get Ambusher. I feel like that's gonna be better for us in the long run, because then we can heal ourselves up a little bit in between fights.
Mm-hmm.
So there's probably gonna be a thing here to murder. Yep.
There's always a thing to murder.
You'll never reach the cost of the Her Majesty is your head.
Not my heads. Oh god, it's Archangel again.
The exploring can wait until we know it's safe.
Hey Archangel, can you do me a favor and die?
Die, please. Have you thought about die?
On attack. Eh.
Wow, really fucking showed him.
Eh. Eh. Sledgehammer. Well, back off. Oh, Skull has some SP.
No more. Get him. Destroy his bloodline.
Ooh. I didn't realize there was more enemies showing up. I have 17.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to stock up before we hit whatever the final boss is here.
Yeah. Most definitely. I think he's probably immune to most of the like brainwashing and stuff like that. I tried to get onto her, I forgot how to.
You can use, oh no, you can't. Never mind.
Ugh. We have SP, so let's go ahead and do that on me to get
to Joker.
To give Dia.
I'll use this. Let's go. Jack-o'-lantern, Pixie. Take this.
Damn.
Take this. Switch out.
Ta-da! Where you at?
You'll get him, I'm sure you'll get him. You're getting him. Yes.
Yeah!
Not many things can withstand a grenade to the face.
Okay.
Hey, nice bicorn.
Yay! Joker learned a new skill.
Okay.
Hey, nice Pixie.
A new move? Congratulations!
So supportive.
It's over.
Hell yeah! Let's keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling.
Alright, what other fucking nuisance are we gonna have to deal with through here?
This door leads to the stairwell. Maybe we should check outside. Could be worthwhile.
Okay.
Outside where? Like back
up
where
there.
we came? Oh, this way. Let us see.
This way.
Oh.
Let's see where they take us.
That treasure-like smell isn't far
Yump. And game. Okay.
This is where the smell's coming from. Be ready for anything, guys.
Is this some kind of bird cage?
What is this doing here?
And where's Alice?
She doesn't seem to be here.
Hey, look!
Is that a treasure?
Do we still send calling
That's
cards
the
in this game?
moon.
No, I can tell now.
think
this is
so.
something
Okay.
completely different from a treasure.
Oh.
Everyone, hide! Shadows ahead. What are they doing here?
We're just, dropping some things on the floor in front of us.
Have you brought all the desires?
Littering.
Yes, sir. Solid.
Desires.
More are coming soon. Capture every last one of them, seize their desires, and bring them here.
That's a lot of people.
Yes, that is many, many people.
Hey, those are
desires.
They look awfully familiar.
Yeah, they're the same as what we saw the other day.
Well, they're gone forever. Oh.
Where'd they go? What was all that?
They said they were bringing desires here, right?
So those jewels are the desires? They looked like they got sucked up into that light.
There's no question. That treasure-like shimmering up there, that's the desire.
That is?
We did hear Alice was collecting them.
But that was a pile of gems. How come they turned into that shimmery thing?
Kingdom Hearts.
It's just speculation, but maybe that up there is the original form of a desire? After all, people's desires don't naturally have a single concrete form. Because we all find our own desires precious. That could be why they look like gems here. When the people had their desires seized by the shadows, they consciously felt them being taken, so the desires took form then.
But what turned them back into light? Their desires are still stolen.
Maybe Alice is considered their owner now that they're in her birdcage here. Alice doesn't seem to believe they can be stolen back. That's why they turned back into their base form.
Does seem to follow logically.
At any rate, if we reclaim the desires and release them from this cage, people may well return to normal.
Yeah, that's definitely worth a try.
One moment. How does one steal light?
We use a calling card.
Hey.
A calling card? What is that? It's how we make that shimmery light take material form. If we make the owner aware that someone is after their treasure, it takes form. Desires should work the same way. To do it, we send a calling card to our target that says we're going to steal whatever is most precious to them. I got it. I think.
Are we
You're confusing the AI, guys.
This isn't a palace with a treasure.
Nothing is obtained without action. We must at least try first.
For now, let's focus on securing our infiltration route.
Hell yeah! I'm getting there first!
There was a door.
Are you
And you really perfectly timed that Looney Tunes pose.
I swear Skull ran into some kind of jail cell door. Is there another barrier?
Am I hearing something?
Sophie, wait!
Oh.
Just go away. What do you think you're doing looking at the guys like that? She's like such a waste of space, you know?
Totally. She's such a loser. It hurts to look at her.
No. I just...
The hell was that?
You heard it too? A memory hidden by the monarch.
Sophie, are you alright?
No problem here. However, I did figure something out. That memory we heard is the key to the barrier.
How's that?
This cage is currently locked. You're right. What's that doing there? It will require a key, which we will find in the room those voices came from. It will be some sort of secret room. But we can't find this room here. We need to return to reality for that.
Reality? Why is that?
The room has been completely isolated. Its entrance exists only in the real world.
How'd you know all that? One of your programs or something?
I do.
One of your little programs?
I merely sense it.
Little program thingies?
One of them programs?
You got a program for that?
Maybe the lock on this cage is somehow linked to a lock in Alice's heart. Mona-chan? If Sophie's right, what we heard just now is a memory of the monarch. That means it's extremely important to her. I have a feeling that memory...
She cherishes it with all her heart.
Keeping us from getting past that door.
So the lock's an important memory.
It's only natural that the key to this place would be hidden somewhere that no one would find.
That logic is indeed sound, but how is it possible?
You should put the key inside of a brick, and then nobody will look inside the brick because it's like, oh, it's just a brick, right?
Yeah,
that's where I'd put a key.
Never seen anything like this either.
Don't look at the bricks in front of my house.
In this jail. We can't reach the secret room in this world, you said?
Correct. We must find the location in reality instead.
And that would be...
I was not able to detect it.
But it should be related to those voices somehow, right? I could be wrong, but didn't it sound like someone was getting bullied?
No, you are correct, because that's objectively what was happening.
Maybe school age? That could be. Brilliant deduction, Panther.
I'm just no stranger to hearing that kind of stuff, is all.
Yeah.
If she's right, does that mean the key we need is somewhere in Alice's old school?
That would be logical. Alright, let's go do some investigating back in the real world next. We're gonna need a calling card, too. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
I appreciate that they don't make you walk back.
I mean, they could have just set like a checkpoint up here or something.
Yeah. It's like, no, we waste no time.
No time is wasted. Except for when we waste it.
Which is a lot.
Which is a lot of time.
What the what? How are there no results?
What the what?
Really?
What the frunk?
Stuff like where celebs went to high school easy to find online?
Usually, yeah. But this time, no hits. Even on the underground sites.
It's almost like Alice wants to hide that because there's bad memories.
All I'm seeing is fake info from deluded fans.
She totally went to my high school and we made out.
There'd still be traces of that somewhere. Usually.
We were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Find Futaba?
This reeks of a serious scrub job. Someone, probably her, intentionally hid her past.
This is quite the setback. If we don't discover Alice's alma mater, we'll never find a way into that secret room.
But isn't it, like, impossible to just erase stuff from the internet on your own?
How else could we approach this? What if Mako-chan's sister looks into it for us? She's a prosecutor turned lawyer. Maybe she'll have access to useful intel we couldn't gather ourselves. Oh, that could work. Think it's doable, Makoto?
Can I date your sister in this game?
I don't have a problem doing it, but how exactly would I go about asking? Personal information and histories are
It's
legally
like
protected.
12 years older than
so
you.
I doubt she'd readily agree to hand
So
that
is
over.
Kawakami.
Yeah, that was also problematic.
No, it's not. She's the best.
Yeah, just asking her to tell us where Alice went to school is not gonna fly.
I hear you there. I really don't want to wind up on the other side of the table with her getting all, answer me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that happened to me a lot.
Alice Hiragi's school.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's the guy from...
The shady detective.
I'm PubSec, not just some cop detective. Wait, I'm not shady.
Yes, quite.
These kids are something else. Would you quit saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
I love his interactions with Haru.
I just love his interactions with the whole group are fantastic.
So what do you want?
Come on, enough of the cold shoulder. You know I'm trying to help you out.
You help us?
You want to know where Alice Hiragi went to school, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's right.
But you can't find where that is. And that's exactly how someone wants it. For some reason, there's almost no person.
I found the auto button.
Alice Hiragi, especially prior to her debut.
Now I don't have to accidentally click through things.
So, since this is giving you all a hard time, I'm swooped in to lend a hand. Intel and Alice would be no sweat for me over in PubSec HQ, so how about it? Want some help?
Yeah.
No, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
okay.
Yep, just a little more time and I'll get it myself.
Great, happy to help. Wait, come on now. This is a real deal connection here. Just be grateful and take the intel.
We're sorry, we just have zero trust in the police.
I told you to stop smiling when you say that. Fine. I've got to earn your trust.
Fucking
So I get it. Alice Hiragi is your senpai.
She attended Kosei High?
Hmm? No. Everyone's senpai but yours.
She went to Shujin?
Everyone's but yours.
And don't. Because you owe me one now. Got it?
So we all agree with
There he
right?
goes.
It's hard to gauge whether he's friend or foe.
More importantly, how did he know where Alice went to school?
Could the police already have their eyes on her as well?
It's almost like he's done nothing but offer to help us this whole time.
Guys, it's eventually gonna happen. I have a sense for these things. Let's just let it happen.
We'll find the secret room if we go to Shujin, right?
That appears to be correct. Everything should go... And we'll have access.
Huh?
With that settled, let's all head to Shujin now. There's no point in dawdling here.
Yeah, Makoto's right. Time to check out Shujin Academy.
Am I allowed to go back there? All right.
Yeah. Well, it's summer.
That's true.
Like you didn't get expelled.
I mean, I'm not like, I don't go there anymore, is all I'm saying.
Oh, right.
Shujin Academy never would have thought going back there in these circumstances and turned down to have no idea going to diving in.
I
Once you're ready, we
see
can join
we
up with everybody to
decided to
hide out.
never
That way
read any
we
of
can
these
all go to
anymore.
Shujin together.
Y'all ready for a no unvoiced dialogue run of Persona 5 Strikers?
Hey.
Whomst.
How's the type of people lying? You only cares about finding on your pockets? I mean, somebody got her pegged, I guess.
Inappropriate.
Not that kind of pegging. You sicko. I guess we can buy them.
We've got what you need.
Squid paradise and mixed nuts.
Don't you want some squid paradise?
What a perfect thing for a random NPC to say after I fucking listed those off.
Oh, what'd they say?
So hot.
So hot. Hey, Daddy. No problem, Daddy.
Keep calling me Daddy.
He likes it.
No, I don't.
You can't talk.
It's weird.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
What are you looking for today?
Just everyone on the planet, aside from Joker, thinks it's not weird. Or thinks it's weird.
I don't know. Anybody I voice doesn't think it's weird. That's a destination.
Are we sure this is right? Not seeing anything weird.
I have no doubt. This place gives me the same sensation as when I touched the birdcage.
Think this is what would bring me back here.
Hasn't changed a bit.
Well, yeah, dude. It hasn't even been half a year since you saw it last time.
Still, I had no idea Alice Hiragi graduated from Shujin.
I didn't either. And I figured a student council president would know better than anyone about celebrity graduates.
Perhaps she had a past here that she wished to erase.
What do you mean?
Those voices we heard in her jail. Those cutting words and that painful cry. I don't know whether she was one of the instigators or the victim of such bullying. However, she experienced it.
I know it's the victim because it said it on the thing that she was the one that was getting victim.
The subtitle.
Yeah.
And that truth took place right here.
So that's why Shujin has a secret room.
Well, we should get moving. What's next?
We may not be in Shibuya, but this place is still linked to its jail. Inputting the proper Emma keyword should permit access as usual.
Okay, let's try it. Everybody ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Let's do.
Keyword,
Let's do.
Wonderland.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
Let's go.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, Sophie.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba,
I'm loving it.
So, it's a classroom? Is this what a school is like? It's rather different than how the internet makes it appear.
The cognitive distortion's really strong here. What's going on?
Hey, look!
Really? Because it looks the most like the real world of any place you've been to in the metaverse.
Ugh, how pathetic. Trying to get us to go easy on you. You tricked him the same way too, didn't you? No, I'd never do that.
What? What is this?
God, you're disgusting. Serious. Why are you still alive?
Oh.
Yeah, high school be fucked up.
Do us a favor. And die already.
You just see like a gunshot happen through its head. Just look back at Joker. Joker's just like,
we're
what?
done here.
That's what we came to do, right?
Yeah, we came here to kill this thing and leave.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
Forkhead.
I thought that was going to turn into a persona, but I guess fucking not.
No, this is boss time.
Can't you get it through your thick skull? No one wants you around.
A lock keeper.
Oh, shit, what the hell is going on? This thing just flipped out of nowhere.
The room's also changed. Are these prison cells?
No time. Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
Look sharp, folks.
Already?
Just hold on a second.
Movements and respond in time.
There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to sledgehammering.
Well, they still get hit, even though they're a mile underneath.
Oh.
Oh.
That one. Yeah. Oh, it's weak to Koha.
Alrighty.
Ba, 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 ba. Slap. Let's go. Oh, it disappeared.
I thought there was a lock-on feature, but I'm looking it up and it doesn't seem like there is one.
All right, so I can't do any more of the big attacks anymore.
There were some truly terrible things said in the classroom as well.
I believe we've seen why Alice strove so far to wipe the records of the time at school.
You're gonna have to speak up a little bit there, Yusuke.
Yeah, he's always so low.
Yeah, something about Matt Mercer's mic, I guess, was just not up to the volume of everyone else.
Yeah.
This was when COVID recording was still kind of new.
Auto evade when you're attacked and the chance you automatically evade it, the chance is this happening is affected by your opponent's agility stat. Okay. I guess that was the first time it happened then. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Where go? There it is.
Yeah, I keep getting like I keep getting kind of distracted by it disappearing and appearing like crazy, and I think I keep getting hit because of it. Give me that, and give me that.
Alright.
Where you going?
Are you at?
There it is. Ooh. Follow up after YYYYX. Okay. Ow. YYYX. I couldn't get to it.
Oh, you're alive. You're alive.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get my stuff back yet. Get a whole bunch of like healing items yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Haru, you have like half this thing's health left.
It's fine. Ooh. Why? Ah, I couldn't dodge.
Fug.
First loss. We can retry, restart infiltration. Let's retry the battle. If other options to be changed when in the party, open the command menu. Yes. Let's see here. Organize party. I think that we need to put on in. Also, they're getting some levels even without being in the party. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think we need to put on in. So let's get rid of Ryuji for now.
Hey, how's it going, Samsoni? We're doing alright. We just lost.
Put in on. They said nuclear as well, so let's take out Sophia and put in Makoto. And then maybe we'll have Haru stick in, because Haru was able to take out quite a lot of things in the background. But maybe Yusuke or more. No, let's put Morgana in because Morgana can heal. Let's try this. Let's try this out.
Okay.
Go ahead and change equipment.
Yo!
Silicone armor. Let's try this out.
Can't you get it through your thick skull? No one wants you around.
Oh shit, what the hell is going on?
Oh, it's, I should have probably kept Sophia in because he was also weak to light.
Look sharp, folks.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Read the enemy's movements and respond in kind.
Use Rakunda real quick.
Let's go. Ravage them. Persona. You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. It's supposed to be all down in the dump. It's doing bad in the classes of some guy. What is it with this thing? I don't know. Whatever that is.
Persona.
It's horrible.
What the hell's up with this room?
Use it. Persona.
Not this!
The key is most assuredly here. It must be hidden somewhere within the cell.
Not exactly fit to search for now. Focus on the enemy first. It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse. Joker, you're low on stamina.
Weakness to curse, you say?
Andres. Succubus. You're mine.
I'm not done. Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Persona. Ravage them.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Let's go.
You're out.
Keep it up. Off the reading. Where'd it go? Look out!
It's working all over the place now! We're cheating, damn it!
This is it.
Oh,
Its weakness is ice. Freeze them some. Burn it up. Have one win or nuclear attack.
Oh, and Yusuke would probably be pretty good against him too then.
yeah, it said ice a second ago. I didn't hear that last time. Switch over to Makoto.
It's got a few weaknesses.
Apparently it isn't nuclear because nuclear is not doing a thing here.
That's still just now. Perfection. I imagine that hurt.
Maybe, oh, she's probably talking about the individual weaknesses of all the other creatures showing up.
Oh, maybe.
Why don't you go up and die? It's not in here. That will really hurt. Better stay sharp.
Oh, get him.
Ah, damn it.
Out of the battle.
It is weak
so
to Garu, though.
Weak to wind, fire, and ice. Maybe
light.
ice. Light, yes.
So what we should try to do is, instead of Makoto, we bring in Sophia if we have to redo this again.
Yeah. Bring in Sophia, Sophia on, and I can Morgana.
Ooh.
Keep a safe distance. Warning, this one's gonna be rough.
Ooh. He attacks all around him, so I can't even like get behind him and like try to go for a good combo on him. Ow!
Go ahead.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah.
going rougher than last time.
Well, that's because we're using party members that are lower level.
Yeah. Ooh. Showtime.
Yep. Ah, damn it. He disappeared. Wait for him to show back up.
There we go. Ooh. Not as good as I would have liked it to be.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, fuck.
I'm dizzy. It's okay, you can handle it, Morgana.
Morgana, you can totally do this. You fucking cat, you.
Blech. Ah.
Why the fuck can't we just all go in? Like,
why
there's
can't everyone
really
go in?
no reason.
Okay. So instead of Makoto, we need to get in Sophia again.
Yes.
And then everybody has a way to exploit weaknesses.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like the best option right now.
All right.
I'm trying not to like I'm trying not to use too much of the energy in the beginning, but then it gets to a point where like I need to, you know? Like I want to Rakunda this guy like in the beginning, but that's so much SP.
What
and
does
then
it
it's
do?
like it lowers defense.
Oh. Is she doing it?
Is who doing it?
It didn't look like she was using the abilities that you said.
Oh, I wasn't. I was going off of it. I was trying to get the burn from her weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, it just said bless attacks were no good because the bicorns were here. So yeah, it's telling me the weaknesses of all the other things around when they show up.
So, okay. So not Sophie then.
Well, no, it works on him. It just doesn't work on the bicorns.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was telling us a bunch of different weaknesses, though, is because it's telling us about like all the enemies that show up as well. There's a mask.
Where? There he is.
Oh, good. Thank you. Trying to get to a point where I can hit up more things. There we go. We're doing better, but we're running low on SP again.
I mean, that's always gonna happen. You some bitch. Come on now. When you played, you only really focus on the boss. I don't even remember how I did this, honestly. Seeing this, I'm like, holy fuck, this is hard.
I'm trying to like understand more about the mechanic of the fight because there is those like shields that show up on him. I'm trying to understand more like what they mean and how to mess with them. Oh, she's out of it.
Alright. Fuck him up. Oh!
Wait for him to show back up.
There he is.
Quit cheating, damn it.
Boom. We're doing better than we have.
Yeah. Fucking cool, Joker.
See, it's cool now because he doesn't say it as much. Edit funny meme.
Oh well, he disappeared, so that was wasted. She has enough for one, so let's do the big one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
This is the thing you got before last time, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh. Oh, did they just say a F? They just said an F word. They said the fuck word.
They said the fuck word. Ah!
They said the fuck word in a Persona game.
They said the fuck word on the Nintendo Switch. Die!
Just fucking die!
Fucking die! Uh oh.
Oh. Morgana.
Ah! Ah!
Sophia laser him to death.
If I can find him.
Do it, Sophie!
There he is.
Oh
Damn it!
no. Oh, there he is. Eh.
Stop disappearing, you asshole! Yes!
Yes! Sophie!
I will say On's freaking machine gun did work on that guy.
Yeah, holy smokes.
Click. Well, that seems like an infiltration route. Just run up the chain.
It sure does, doesn't it?
Just run up the fucking chain. Don't have to worry about it.
I'm gonna work even harder.
Oh man, she's gonna steal people's souls.
Oh.
Something new.
Medea?
Media? It's media, you silly.
Media.
What was that rumbling? The birdcage in the jail is now unlocked. We will be able to access it.
Hooray!
For real?
For real?
The most recent target held the key.
In other words, we defeated the warden guarding the key.
A warden in Alice's memories. A key to the cage in her jail. So a different shadow held the key, not Alice's?
What are you going on about?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how many differences there are from the palaces. Good point. The palaces don't have any rooms like these, or wardens guarding keys in hidden locations.
It's as if the more we learn, the messier the situation gets.
If it weren't for Sophie, we wouldn't have even made it here.
Have I been helpful to the Phantom Thieves?
Mm-hmm. You know it.
Praise accepted.
Aww.
Well, praise all you want later. We've got a birdcage to bust open.
True.
Praise
We
accepted.
have one last task in the real world first.
These love her little jumpy jumps.
Take back those desires.
Aw, yeah. Here we go again.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Looking at the time, I'd say let's finish off whatever cutscenes we have, and then we'll see how things go next time.
Yeah,
All
that
that's
sounds
left
good to
is
me.
Send in the calling card. What should it say?
We're after the desires that Alice is seizing from the people whose hearts she changed, right?
Yeah.
Then don't we have to write something like, "We shall take back the desires you've seized"?
Smart. Using the same logic that works on treasures is probably our best shot.
Once the desire takes form, we can steal it. If we return the victims their own desires,
Everyone should return to normal.
So, what'll happen to Alice then?
Well, she should be having a change of heart and confessing soon after.
Actually, that's not set in stone. What we're stealing this time are the desires that Alice seized from others. This isn't her own desire or ambition. Or like the treasure we found in palaces. There's no way of knowing whether or not Alice's heart will be changed.
Even if we rescue her victims, without a change of heart in Alice, this will just turn into a pointless cycle.
But if the calling card works, her desire will manifest inside the birdcage. That creates a high probability that we'll encounter Alice's shadow there.
We did cause quite a scene destroying the lock.
And then we can kill it.
No,
Sophie.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Then let's do it. Let's take her head on. Oh,
Let's take her head off. Yes. No, Sophia.
God damn it.
You guys are all up for it. We want to rescue Alice too, not just her victims. Alice said she wanted to be a ray of light that could inspire people suffering through life.
You mean when she was on TV? I don't know if she really meant all that.
Well, I do. I get why she said it. Because of all the bullying in her past. I mean, doesn't it seem like we saw part of Alice's trauma in the secret room?
Trauma?
What is
It's like an
trauma?
invisible wound in a person's heart. It comes from living through painful experiences. A wound in a heart.
Like a virus.
Hearts are so weird.
Reason the jail formed.
Trauma distorted.
What if you put a iron cage around the heart? Then it would not get wounded.
I've got to say it's possible.
But how is that trauma relevant to Alice's current behavior?
This is just a hunch, but I think she sees what she's doing as some kind of revenge against the kinds of girls who treated her badly.
So she steals all of the desires of her male fans?
Operation is way too massive for that to be all. She just has too many
To get,
victims already.
well, a lot of them were teasing her for like
Escalating because
approaching boys and stuff and like all that kind of stuff. So maybe she's like, fuck them girls.
Yeah, I'll do it anyway.
Help Alice more. If her
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
At least remember how it feels being a ray of light for somebody. Is she beyond helping at this point?
I was super worried that whenever they mentioned him, they were gonna talk about fucking the teacher or the gym teacher.
Lady on.
Because like they said him like super fucking big. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, some generic.
Because like everybody like in the school liked him back then, you know.
Yeah, or at least pretended to.
You're kind, Don. Oh no, they fucking love that dude.
Speak too soon. I'm really gonna lay into her for all this.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
No objections here either. However, should we engage her in combat, we must avoid taking her life at all costs.
Sophia.
Absolutely. That's
Best case scenario, just talk her out of it.
Guys, do you think I could write the calling card this time? There's something I need to tell her personally.
Make it badass.
You know it. This is gonna be our best one so far.
Writing a calling card? Need any help?
Ooh, you can help me with the phrasing.
Do you need
Sophia.
help with that?
Awesome. All we gotta figure out now is the
Should I lace it with arsenic?
I may.
This is a special reunion of the Phantom Thieves. We gotta do this right.
Look at all that bond.
So much bond.
Oh god, there's no going out. Okay, so now we can explore the jail, do everything like that. Everything until we do the send the calling card is up to us, and I can hopefully in between this week use the shop several hundred times and gain a bunch of items. Because when you go into the shop, like you can only buy a limited amount of things, but if you go into the jail and then come back, it restocks.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to like go into the jail and come out like several times just to get everything settled.
Yeah. Yeah. Items, you're gonna need items throughout this whole fucking game. They're gonna be your best friend.
Yeah. The main thing I'll try to do is I'll try not to go like too ham with everything. but I will probably try to get a certain number of levels on some of the some of the other characters we haven't used a lot, and try to make sure that they get their equipment up as well. Because like we have 2 people who are still level 9, so if we can get everybody to around level 13, I'll be happy. I'll probably try to get Morgana on Yusuke and Makoto at least to 13. At which point Cool Kid will probably be like 15, 16. So yeah, we'll see how things go there. We have 5 points of bond.
Oh fuck.
I like getting persona points to like get things down, so drop rate might be good. At the same time though, getting limited time sales might be good from Sophia's shop. Maybe that'd be like some neat things that'll be there.
Yeah, potentially.
I'll grab that. Time sales at Sophia's shop, limited time, special items will be on a lower price. Make sure I'm on sale. Okay, so it doesn't add new items, it just adds some other thing. Okay. Person helper, pass appeal upon pass showtime. Yeah, I like the pass appeal as well, getting the showtime gauge to go up faster.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, let's grab that one. There's our points. Perfect. But yeah, I think we should end things here. With that being said, my guys, looking cool, Phantom Thieves. Thank you, Deku.
Yeah. Welcome to chat.
With that being said, my guys,
leaving as soon as you do that.
We are going to be ending things off here, leaving the recording at the very least. So I hope you guys enjoyed us as we enjoyed ourselves. And until next week, stay cool.